Y'all, we was talking. Let me make sure my volume's on and everything. It's been a day. It got jam packed. Give me just a second. Don will be here. We're gonna do a couple unboxings first, but give me a second. Okay, I want to make sure my volume was up because I don't want to. Y'all, today's been a day. I did not realize how stacked today, but hey, we're here. Don will be here. When she arrives, she is feeling so much better than she has in the last 2 days. And so we're going to welcome everybody in, and then we're going to get started with some unboxings. And then when Dawn shows up, because I was so excited, I asked her last week, "Hey, would you like to come on with me on Tuesdays?" And she's like, "Yeah." So I was so excited. I started doing the thumbnails, and I didn't change the time. She's good with the time, but today was invoicing day for her because of her being sick yesterday and the day before. So she will be here momentarily, and then until then, we're just going to hang out. And I'm going to run up and chat, and we're going to welcome everybody in. Thank you for being here, y'all. Appreciate you. All right, Jessica was first in chat, and she shared us out. Welcome in, Jessica. Hey, Robin. Hey, girl. Y'all, just so you know, FYI, if anyone's tried to get a hold of me other than email, my phone was off because I had to put it on airplane mode so I could get done what I needed to get done today. So, yeah, there's that. So we got Robin in. Hey, Ashley Reed. Welcome in, girl. Jessica's going to be doing her thing and dropping y'all's links, y'all. That is her contribution above everything else she does for our channel, with sharing us out, hitting those thumbs up, and getting us our watch hours. So thank you, Jessica, and welcome in, Ashley Reed. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Kathy. Kathy, I seen your video of you getting a new phone. The clarity is stunning. OMG. If I had the funds right now, I'd probably be running out and getting a new phone. I know that's not why you got yours, but hey, I think your quality and the clarity, I think as soon as you get figured out how to work everything, I think it's a good investment. Let's see, y'all. We're going to go down. Like I said, Dawn will be here. I told her not to rush because it was invoicing day for her. And we've got some boxes we need to unbox. I mean, I got boxes from last week too, but we're going to start with the ones that were on top. So, hey, Carolee, welcome in. I love you too. Hugs and all of that too. Alrighty, I'm coming down in chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting each of our channels. Thank you for supporting those I collab with in any manner. If it's just saying hi in chats, if it's hitting a thumbs up for them. So this box is from Finding Treasures. That is the one, the only Giovanni, or
the Golden
CEO,
Child,
or the Golden Child,
or what was it, Baby Feet?
Yeah, I think someone called him Baby Feet last night. What else? Let's see. The train left the station now. Sorry. I'm surprised he isn't saying choo choo on me. He did the other day. So last night, Giovanni and I were over there for the Tri-State still, minus Dawn, because she needed to really get the rest, y'all. And she's feeling so much better today. And Giovanni asked, he goes, Steph, because y'all, I've got packages that were mailed to me more than 2 weeks ago from Oklahoma. My best guess is they're in Kansas City at the distribution center. Also, the one in Kentucky is overloaded as well. Just FYI, if your packages are slow, it's not because we're extra slow. It's the carrier. All right. So Giovanni asked about packages. I was like, yeah, it hasn't come yet. let's talk about this one. But we did have one. So I opened that last night. The one, the only. Well, I should. No, our kids really don't look at our.
No.
They just hit the thumbs up and get us our watch hours. They do replays and all that stuff for us. So here, Son of a Nutcracker. I just felt we do shenanigans, or we try to for Christmas for our kids. You got to find the humor. Yeah, you got to find the humor. Sorry. I'm looking. There it is. No, that's not it. I guess we'll keep unboxing. All right. So, this one is Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Let's see what it is. Y'all, I buy things from Giovanni Finding Treasures that are, well, ornaments. So, there's, with that cozy, there's the ornament. So, I thought it was very appropriate that I gift this to my son. Son of a Nutcracker. I just, if you know, you know. Oh, y'all, he wrapped these all up. Like, this is cool. This one is Don't Be a Cottonhead, Nitty Muggins. So these are all from the Elf movie. This one is We Elves Try to Stick to the 4 main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup. Well, if any of y'all know me, you know Steph's been sugar-free for over 12 months. And with that said, that's how I was going to roll that out. Y'all, today is not just a new show for me. Today, I'm going to get emotional.
It's good emotions, guys.
It's good emotions.
Good emotions.
We've been running hard for over a week, and we really haven't had a break. I have been doing my best to get rest in between everything. It's not always easy to make the time to get the rest, especially with PD still, doing his thing, moving ever so closely to the Rainbow Bridge. Anyways, today, 11 years ago yesterday, I chose, hey Aisha, 11 years ago yesterday, I looked at Mr. Steph and I said, I can't do it no more. I was actively an addict and had been for almost 6 years. And I said, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't think it matters. But I've got to get sober, and it's got to happen now. That was just months after my accidental overdose. So, trigger point, sorry, y'all. Usually have that in the headline. Hey, Giovanni. We're unboxing from you right now, bud. And so 11 years ago today was my first day of sobriety. And I knew coming up to it, it was today. I've been put it on YouTube that way and on other platforms. And then I got up this morning and I didn't even get out of bed before business started calling, for real. And so...
Not complaining.
I'm not complaining, just explaining. And so I jump over and I'm doing my stuff in email and doing what I can. And I look down in this corner right here and it says 10/14/2025. And I looked at it again because it's like I had to do a double take. So yeah, y'all. If you've seen the short coming up a few days ago, it was down by the river. My son almost drowned in just a little over 11 years ago. So when I tell you I got sober for my children, I entirely mean that. My son almost died while I was an addict, so I just, that was motivation enough.
And then in 3 months, we'll be celebrating my 10 year.
Yeah. In January, January 10th, we will be celebrating Mr. Stephanie's 10-year sobriety.
Hey, Katie.
10-year sobriety date. For anyone interested, I didn't have insurance, so in the state of Kansas, you end up in a facility to get sober. And they assured me in the time I was there, Steph, your marriage is over. I said, what? And they said, anyone that uses together, you have a 1% chance that both of you will get sober and stay sober. And I looked at them, I said, you don't know me. And they just kept drilling it into me. And I said, listen, you don't know my God. And I'll tell you, in the 14 months I was sober and Mr. wasn't, I understood why they said the 1%. But I just couldn't give up. So that's what we did. So I've got 14 months more than him. Well, not quite 14. It's 13 and like 27 days. But this year, the last 7 months, you've seen me cry. You've seen me try my best to hold everything together, and you see my club stand with me, no matter who it is. So I want you to understand my life in the last 7 months has shattered everything from the bottom. Person I thought I was and the person I need to be are two different people. And I've done that while I've stayed on YouTube. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. And more than that, So, all right, y'all. I believe this one was a free gift. I might be wrong. He may have just threw these in with a lot. But these are for my youngest soldier in combat boots. When he went to basic training in 2021, he described every soldier or every training will have a breaking point during their training. And he had one. And I didn't read the letter. His dad did. And it said, you have to make it YouTube acceptable.
It said, this is crud. Obviously not in those words. This is crud, and I've just decided to embrace it and be with a cactus using icy hot as lube.
Is how he described his experience. Y'all, to be fair, anyone that went through military training during the pandemic, we're talking before regulations were tapered off, it was very difficult. It very much was. And some of their training couldn't be done until... Has he ever gotten the training that they couldn't do during COVID because you couldn't be next to each other?
Not by the military.
The other importance... Hey, Angie, y'all, I will jump back up and chat in just a minute, and I'll welcome all of y'all that are coming in. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here.
So Donna Lee, welcome in.
Donna Lee, welcome in.
And then Angie, obviously.
I think there might have been someone else up further. And welcome in, Angie. It's good to see you. How you feeling, girl? I catch some of y'all when I'm lurking in other channels, but I don't have time to get into chat. So just know I do those thumbs up and I giggle and laugh because some of y'all are really hilarious. We got that one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll just stick that there for now. There's that in that lot. Y'all, I just tried to sell one of these last night, right? So this one will go with that lot. Because Rue drinks out of the sippies that have the straws in it. Oh, thank you, Giovanni. OMG, y'all. I almost emailed him for this. And he sent it as a gift instead. So it is a giant
Sequoia.
Genuine tree seed germination kit. Thank you, Giovanni. I appreciate that, bud. Y'all, if you are not connected with Giovanni, that's Finding Treasures.
Now that's awesome, Angie.
You ought to be.
She says, I'm doing a lot better. Thanks for asking. She's walking 10 yards with her walker now. That is awesome.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Angie. Oh.
Hey, Kraken.
Hey, Kraken. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. All right, let's get through this. And then wishbone tongs. Wishbone tongs. That'll come in handy. That'll probably go to my daughter-in-law.
Yeah, and we will look in a little while, Jessica.
What's that?
Oh, she put a short or a video up today.
Okay. I did catch your other one. I just don't think I commented on it. So that'll go with Rue's stuff. I wonder if this is like the others where they pop out or whatever.
Let me see.
Oh yeah. So my youngest soldier in combat boots is going to be wearing dual uniforms, meaning he is completing his contract with the U.S. Army. However, hey 17, welcome in. However, the first week of next month, we will not be selling from Kansas. I don't even know that we'll be selling, y'all. I may have to take a couple of days off for sure the day he graduates at Place Academy down there in Oklahoma. And, with everything going on right now, I don't know how we're going to do it. But you know what? I looked at Mr. last night and said, I'm just going to put it in God's hands because I ain't missed anything yet. That's included during COVID when we drove to the East Coast to watch our son graduate as a U.S. soldier. So we got that wood. That's so cool. We're going to use that to paint with Rue. A lot of this is just the lot. Giovanni, it's here, bud. C Prods won a giveaway. So that is my oldest son that identifies as one. And he won that giveaway.
Dawn will be on in a little bit, Kraken. She was doing invoicing because she was sick yesterday.
Yeah.
And when Steph did the thumbnail, she was going to do it for 5 o'clock, not 4:15, and just didn't think about it. So
I was so excited when Dawn, not that I didn't think that she'd be interested in coming on with me on Tuesdays, but I was just so excited I didn't change the time. So yeah, she'll be here. As soon as she pops in, I will bring her up and we'll go from there. I think those are bows too. I won't be selling these two things. Don't worry, y'all. Hopefully those will fit Ellie. So I'm hoping these will fit her. They look like they will, and they look like they would on the screen, but you know, sometimes it's weird. You know, sorry.
Get out of your feelers.
A lot of it's hormones today, y'all. I've had hot flashes all day. When my collabs,
give me a second, Kraken.
It's a free gift, but if you know, you know. Just what? Trying to think. I can't think of the year. My mom broke her femur bone, which is a bone above the bone that Giovanni broke.
I can't tell you what year. We were high.
I know. So we're not encouraging that. We're just being real with our story.
Yeah.
My mom didn't have regular insurance, and so she always had a little wobble, and she was very self-conscious about it. And one of the women that was part of her tribe, her youngest son, being goofy, he was trying to get my mom to start feeling comfortable and stop feeling so self-conscious. Told her, hey, you just wobble like a penguin. Now, some people would have been offended by it, but it coming from him, she learned how to embrace it. So penguins mean something to me, and so we just passed 5 years of her passing, and I'm so grateful that she lived to see my sobriety, and she seen one of two of her grandchildren become U.S. soldiers.
The 2 bags.
So, alrighty, thank you, Giovanni, and I appreciate you so much. Oh, this came today?
Yeah.
This was one I thought was stuck in Kansas City.
And that one and the blue one both came.
Because this one should have been here way long ago. All right, this is from Francine. Good grief, stuff. I do not remember her. It's Francine's auction time or something.
I'll go drop
I started purchasing from Francine last year. I haven't purchased from her on a regular. Typically, when she's on collabing with Dawn, is where I catch her live at, and she always leaves me little notes. That's never changed. Oh, so some of this is going to be going to our neighbors in combat boots, and this is one of them. So they're little stocking caps. If we do personal purchases, for our family, we also do it for our ministry and outreach. Harry Potter socks. These are the warm ones. So this is actually part of the Christmas that we've started getting for a family we're adopting for Christmas from over there. When we moved up here 2 years ago, we did 9 families on Angel Tree, and 2 years ago it was a different time. So our goal is just to help one family, not because we don't want to do more, but we can't help everybody. So, alrighty. So there was that. You said one more. Thank you, Francine. I will. This was the other one I thought was stuck in Kansas City. It probably was. These packages are late by the carrier by 3 to 4 days and upwards of 2 weeks. So when I say there could be a delay, seriously, and this is stuff I purchased. So, they were prompt. Each and every one of them were prompt with getting their packages out. It's just the carrier. Kraken, they're very humbled. They're very humbled. They've had a lot of hardships this year. So the world being on fire and not making such right now has been difficult. But the whole YouTube community has come together to help. In less than 10 days, I was able to, with the help of all of you, you know who you are. I was able to send $156. So it was $156 of their own money. It was items she gave me. She told me she didn't care if I sold them, kept them, whatever. And sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to look at chat for a minute so I can stay focused. She told me, she didn't care what I did with her items. I could have given them to another family and she'd have been just as. But I'll tell you what, when people don't have the stuff in their refrigerator and it's eggs that they're out, they have no meat in their house because we went over to take stuff and Mr. and I hadn't ate that whole day and we sold that day on here. And she found out and she used one of the packs of lunch meat. She had 2. She used one and made us quesadillas out of that lunch meat.
And Robin, no, she's not, but that's the package that Steph just unboxed, the one she's got in her hand.
No, you're Kraken. I've been dealing with hormones all day. I'm perimenopausal. My doctor misdiagnosed me last year, which is a bit upsetting, but it is what it is. So and the last 2 weeks have just been very emotional for me. You did not upset me, I promise you. It's just in real time, and I'm really doing my best to put my best self forward while I'm on screen, regardless if it's my channel. So this is for Miranda. I think I paid $4. I don't mind telling you about this. Yes, it's PJs. And I know we're going in the winter, but dude, those are booty pants, aren't they? Booty shorts.
Sorta, yeah.
Sorta, kinda. I don't know. it was $3 or $4 for these, and yeah, I jumped on it. That was the late night show a few weeks ago.
So
I-
Selena said hi, obviously, and then
Oh, let me jump up and chat. So
okay. She said they got bad news on Ryland. Please pray for him. Hey, Casey May.
Selena, you know it. I will definitely pray for Rylan. Yeah, for sure, girl. And he, how do you say that?
I called it Casey May.
Casey me. Y'all, my words, some of them, it's still hard when I read. It's getting it from my brain to my mouth is not always easy. Some of that is the stress load, and some of it is just
Hi, Jody.
it all. Hey, Jody, welcome in. You know what? Go grab a Selena box. Let me mute for a minute. Just a second, y'all. All right, Selena, I've got 2, possibly 3 boxes from you, so we'll open at least one. I just sent Mr. out because I was so busy last week. There wasn't a whole lot of unboxings unless I needed to do them. Welcome in, Jody. And y'all, Jessica is dropping y'all's links as you come in. So just know that, and you're welcome. All right, I'm running up in chat, so I'm not going to see active chat for a minute because Mister's not in here. I'm just kind of scanning to make sure of anything we didn't already maybe address, just because, you know, sometimes we miss it in chat.
Okay.
Alrighty. And I'm up in chat, just so you know.
Okay.
There's scissors. I'm going, come on, I just had the scissors. And Jody, OMG. Yeah, squirrel moment. I watched, I don't know when you put it up, but about the lady, I can't think of her name. I was going to try to think of her name. I think that's on your genealogy channel. She was using arsenic. Not Jody, the person she was doing the story about. And I think she was married 4 or 5 times before they caught up with her.
Okay. I know which one you're talking about. I used to, when I worked production work, I would listen to a lot of true crime podcasts and stuff on my earbuds because, you know, you just try to keep your mind moving while you're doing production work. And Selena, don't be nervous. You usually
Nervous
pack
about
really
what?
well. Because this makes me nervous. The
Hey, y'all.
unboxings.
She said she was nervous. I couldn't help it. Y'all, if it couldn't take that, then it surely did not survive the USPS. Just saying. I'm going to just jump back down and check those up a little bit. And I didn't see anything when we did it. But yeah, you know.
We've actually talked about not doing live unboxings and doing video ones because, you know, we're not out to trash nobody. Huh.
This isn't a Selena box, and I need to see where the label is to know who it's from. Remember I asked last week?
Well, hopefully that ain't no messed up deal.
It's on us because I
know.
didn't have time to unbox. I asked if this box had arrived.
So it's not a Selena box, guys.
This is not a Selena box. This is
A Dawn box.
This is a Dawn box, y'all. And I cannot remember when it came in last week. So we're gonna unpack it.
No, you didn't do anything wrong, Selena.
No.
I grabbed the wrong box.
No, you grabbed a box that I asked last week if it arrived. We're not gonna argue. I'm just explaining.
No, you're fine. I'm just.
All right, so it's a Dawn box. The problem is I ordered bread, which is why I asked if it had came. Because Dawn's breads are usually cool or cold when they get here because it don't take that long to get here. So I'm going to look for the bread first. So, mister, that's pickles. I can tell you that right now. This is probably the bread. Here's the thing with the bread, y'all. If you don't know, you don't know. But Dawn keeps her breads frozen until shipping day. So this has been room temperature, we'll say, for at least 4 to 5 days. So I'm going to stay up. I don't know if I can bring her in. You know what? We're just going to own this right now. Dawn just popped in. We're going to finish her unboxing. And if she wants me to stay up and no one see her facial expressions because it's at least 4 or 5 days old, then it is what it is. But here we are, y'all. Oh, add her to stage. Hey, Dawn.
Hey.
So I asked my people, hey, did Dawn's box come? You know, the one with the bread. No. That's the Selena box. So we're going to test the theory of what happens when you don't open boxes from Dawn that when she sends them with bread.
We're going to test it out.
And Dawn, if the bread isn't quality,
It's not you.
it's not on you. It's on me. Okay?
Well, we're going to cross our fingers and toes.
I hope so, because I'd really love to eat this.
I mean, with it all being wrapped, it may be all right still.
It might.
We're crossing our fingers and toes.
Hi, Katie.
No. So, no.
No, it's good.
No.
No, there is some.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to show you. No, it's a lesson, and I'm glad it's me that's learning the lesson along with everybody else, because Dawn assures everybody anytime you purchase bread from her what her process is and why it's important to refrigerate it.
Because this one's on us, not on Dawn.
This isn't on Dawn. And Dawn, if you send me a bread free, I'm gonna. we're gonna have. I'm coming to Indiana.
You're gonna whoop me.
So, it looks right? Right there is the mold. Now, do y'all want to know why there's mold in it? Because there's not a whole lot of preservatives in this, which is why I buy my breads from Dawn.
It sat in our kitchen for over a week, guys.
Look.
The whole thing's not moldy, it's just spots, but it sat in our kitchen for an entire week.
That is because I did not open this box last week because I didn't realize it was here. That's not on Dawn. That is on me, the buyer, because she does tell everybody, be sure when this arrives, you open it, because depending on where you're at, for me, it's usually 2 or 3 days. And I'm at the time where I need to put it in a refrigerator. So that is on me. Mister has got one of Bob's
right here.
pickles.
Awesome. You got the pickles.
I'm going to let Mister open them just because I'm not good with glass right now. Just saying.
All right, well, stop handing me stuff.
I think that's all.
Okay.
As far as those.
Well, Stephanie, just FYI, you know I don't always listen too well.
I know you don't. That's why I said, eventually I'm coming to Indiana, so I'll deal with it then. Otherwise, the presentation of the bread was spot on, y'all. So,
Because it wasn't on you, it was on us.
Yeah, now normal breads, guys, as you know, can their shelf life is a little bit longer because number one, they aren't as moist as mine because I actually have more fruit in mine and juices rather than fillers. Oh, I remember that.
So, y'all, it's hard for me to set on my hands when Dawn's showing eagles. Now, I know some people will try it. Good luck with y'all, just saying. But, y'all, it is hard for me to set on my hands when Dawn's showing eagles. Now, I know some people will try it. Good luck with y'all, just saying. 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 Good luck with y'all, just say when she shows eagles.
Mm.
My dad was a trucker, which is why I connect with Bob immediately. He's a trucker, and my dad was as well. But my dad's CB handle was Iron Eagle, and I was still an addict when my dad died, so I don't have much of my dad's stuff left. But he'd have loved that. And it's an arrowhead.
Hey,
Come on now.
Fair Bricks.
I cannot say their name right. Hey,
Mm.
welcome in. Hey, studio.
Welcome, everybody.
We'll go with studio. And then last, but I think there might have been one other. There was. There's jewelry in there, y'all. And yes, she reuses the containers, and then I reuse them.
I'm telling you what, they are the best boxes to put jewelry in, because I'm telling you what, even if they get kicked, the boxes, they're not going to hurt the jewelry at all. Isn't that cute, Steph?
I've got the pence to go with it. I did not tell you that.
Oh, you
It's the
did?
same-
Awesome.
It's the same print.
Sorry, I'm
Awesome.
over here stuffing my face with Bob's pickles.
Are you
These
seriously
things are-
eating Bob's pickles without me?
They got some pickles and some bread and all kinds of stuff in their bag, in their box. It's all good.
They're good.
That one was right on, Don. Let Bob know that was the Spears.
All right, awesome. Because I don't know if you noticed, but because it's made homemade without preservatives, there's more of a clean taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about the pickles that he makes. And guys, that's all Bob's baby. He does it from beginning to end. I have nothing to do with it. And, you know, I'm proud of him for being able to take on a new project and ace it. And, you know.
Oh, man.
Mr.
good.
Steph, you want to tell everybody the last time we we didn't purchase them because they were gifted to you. Homemade canned pickles.
My aunt, just before she passed away, what, a month?
A month before, a couple months before, but she canned the last 6 months of her life.
Yeah, the last 6 months of her life, she power canned. And literally, she was just, you could tell that, without knowing, she was basically leaving legacy to the family. I brought home 2 or 3 things of pickles of hers, a bunch of jams.
So after we went through them, we didn't have any more other than store-bought until Bob mentioned that he cans pickles. So, y'all, those were fabulous. Bob, you did a great job. If you can hear me, I'm gonna make myself big. I'm gonna just do my stuff. I'm gonna bring you up, Don, if you're ready after that, and you can do your stuff, and then we'll just start showing.
All right.
Lena, yeah, let me hit the button. Lena, I seen your unboxing today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did not have time other than hitting the thumbs up. No, Red Road Reseller is Lena. She changed her name back to Red Road Reseller because people were getting confused, Robin. So hopefully that makes sense. After the show this evening, Lena, I have all intent and purposes of leaving you a comment on your unboxing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You do beautiful unboxings, and I appreciate you, so thank you. Let me get my phone plugged in, y'all, just so I have another route to be able to see chat no matter what. And Don Kraken says that he sent you an email. So.
Oh, okay. No problem.
So, y'all, if I overlooked you, my apologies. We're going to get started. I'm going to let you know any changes to stuff in the business, and then we're going to turn it over to Dawn. She's going to do her stuff and then show what she's got to show, and then I'll show my first. So if you're new to me and you would like to purchase, I will need during the live sale your information, your YouTube name, your real name, or just your name. let's see, what else? Your address, a good active email, and what else? Your PayPal email if it's different. I'm sure I'm leaving one of them out, but either way, I just need all the YouTube stuff so I can invoice you. Because if you bid today and I have to chase your information, I don't have time right now. So just be aware of that. Hey, Bob, welcome in. Love the pickle.
Pickles are awesome, Bob.
And I was able to chew through it. So yeah, that's amazing. All right, y'all, I am Steph with the Groves Bargain Emporium, and currently we ship from the northeast corner of Kansas. Quite literally, if you look it up on YouTube, well, you can look it up on YouTube, but Google the Big Red One, that is my Neighbors in Combat boots. Quite literally, that way, 200 yards is their boundary. I'm that close to them, so yeah, it rocks and rolls here at times. Hopefully not for a few more months. We do everything through pirate ship at the moment. I am still looking for another discounted shipping without having to purchase a membership, because then it's kind of pointless. So when that change happens, I will announce it on my community page. Everything rolls through PayPal, so what you pay, that's pirate ship. That's the only form of payment I receive. It protects you as the buyer, it protects me as the seller, and it just works out better that way. Invoices go out Friday after our show with Dawn, and they are due Saturday. So I start selling on Sundays, and I don't end until Friday. So it gives you the whole week to build a box with me. I do not build a box over a month with anyone without them doing cost of goods weekly or bi-weekly. So just be aware of that. Payments are expected during that sales week. No communication means invoice is canceled on Sunday. You will get a receipt for that in your email notifying you of that. If you're still interested, it is the buyer's responsibility to reach out to the seller. It's no hard feelings. It's none of it personal. It's business. I don't typically open boxes until last night.
And that was just because of the one item that was in there.
And
everything
it was
else was secure.
Right. I opened one box last night, and it was because there was an item in there that we sold for our Neighbors in Combat boots. They cannot wait for their money. So if you miss it, you miss it, and that's the risk of it. Past that, communication, we can work about anything out as long as you come to the table.
Hey,
Joanne, welcome in, girl. Appreciate y'all being here. If there's any questions, y'all, don't hesitate to email me. Otherwise, I'm going to turn it over to Dawn, and we're going to hear what she's got going on. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm back. I was down for a day. I had the old food poisoning. Love to tell you that I took a vacation in Cabo, sipped some margaritas, and had a pool boy just waiting on me hand and foot. But that is not what happened. I had food poisoning. I was down for a day. I was in bed long enough to where I would just stare out into space, into my bedroom and the living room, and just, you ever feel like, okay, if you're a person that never is down, never even takes naps because you don't have time, you're always busy, and then one time when you're down for the count and you're in bed, are you one of those people like me where you look out into the wilderness of your home and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's going to heck in a handbasket. I got to hurry up and get better. I got to get out there and do the dishes.
Yep.
This is how this brain works. I got to go do some sourcing and do this. My brain's always, okay, so when my brain's sick, when my body's sick, my brain is somewhere else. imagining, oh, I got all this work, and now, man, it looks like, a tornado went through our house. And okay. So I was a little neurotic, just a little bit. I spent all this time in the bathroom, and then because of too much time in the bathroom, then I'm looking at the bathroom, making a big honey-do list for Bob. Oh man, I need to change this, that, and the other. Things start to bug you that maybe you didn't notice because, you're only in the bathroom to do your duty and leave. Well, I lived in there besides the bed. I think I was more in the bathroom than the bed. Okay? Just say it. So, yeah, it's not good for Dawn to be in a bed, okay? Because the brain, it doesn't shut off. It just gets worse. And the wheels start spinning and smoke starts coming out. Anyway, I survived it. It wasn't as bad as the other time I had it, okay? I'll just say that. I cannot go back and say hi to each and every person. It just blanket hello. It's good to be back. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Please hit the thumbs up. Please support my friend's channel. I would love it and hug you if I could, if you give her that thumbs up and let them know how much you love them, just like I do. I'm sure you do. So I'm going to go over my invoicing details. Normally, except for this week, I invoice every Monday. You usually get your invoices Monday afternoon. And then Wednesday morning, I do ship. That being said, if everybody pays me within the 24 hours of payment, which that is what I require, payment within 24 hours, once you get the invoice. Then if y'all pay Tuesday morning, I will ship out all items. Now this week, obviously, Monday I was down. I did not do a show. I did not invoice. I was down. So today I did your invoices. They are out now. Please pay within 24 hours and I'll get them out tomorrow morning. Okay. I had some emails. Kraken, are you still here? I did answer your email. I had a couple emails today from customers for different things. I did answer your emails. I think at least most of them that I got. Okay. So just go ahead and look at those emails, and thank you so much for reaching out to me. And yeah, by the way, I am shipping from northern Indiana, little town called LaGrange, Indiana. It's a farming, rural, small little town. And we're basically in Amishville, USA. So a lot of farming going on, a lot of corn. You get the drift. So, and then there's me in this town with all the people that are more normal. So I don't know. Anyway, anyhow, let's get started, shall we? And let's start off with some pickles. I have 2 more jars available. Okay. These are $6.50 each. Right now, I just have the 2. We're going to work on this weekend making more pickles, but right now I just have the 2. So here's what I got left. I've got the dill chips, and I've got the bread and butter spears. Now, these are homemade by Bobo. You guys know my man that he'll come in the chat. You see him on Sunday and all that. Robert the trucker, he comes in as, he was just in here not long ago. He does these fully. I do not help him in any kind of way, really, other than I might be the one to go purchase the cucumbers. That's about as far as I get. He runs this whole business of making pickles from beginning to end. He does a really excellent job. In my opinion, I feel like the pickles taste a lot. Oh, you're welcome, Kraken. I feel like they have a much cleaner taste. Now, maybe it's just my taste buds. Everybody has different taste buds, but at least I've tried them, and I'm really critical when it comes to cooking, baking, anything people make, including Bob. And when he makes something, I told him I'm going to be brutally honest. So you have to accept my honesty. And I said, these are really good. These are really good pickles, I have to say. So don't worry, just because he's my Bobo, I don't just say that to say that. They are really good pickles, and they're $6.50 each. If you would like to claim either one of these jars of pickles, please put $6.50 in the chat and put a dash and put dill, or which is the dill chips, or put BB for bread and butter, the spears. Okay. Oh my gosh.
She writes, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
This is why I love Kraken. Seriously, y'all. And y'all, if you haven't checked out Kraken, you ought to go check his channel out. He's got a lot of great content.
All right. I am going to start this out with a really beautiful, beautiful ceramic pitcher. This is a brand new one. It's a bit dusty, but the dust is free. So, guys, I've got to start this one out at 18. It is by Bella Casa by Gantz. And I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous pitcher. Now, to me, this would be more of a decorative piece. You can use it. You can use it. You can use it to actually put orange juice or whatever in. But for me, I think this is more of a decorative piece that you could put real flowers, fake flowers, or just have it just for looks. It is more of a winter theme. So I'm starting this at 18. It is brand new. It's just a little dusty, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. I would have to say that's more of an off-white. Now, it's got these little bubbles that's during the manufacturing of this pitcher. And I will tell you, let's see if I can get up close. There is crazing. Now, I was kind of surprised that there was crazing in this one, but that has everything to do with the heat treatment when they go to cast it and all that. All right. So, but I mean, it's gorgeous. And I always tell you about the crazing so that, number one, people that don't know what crazing is, you don't think that it's cracks, that it got damaged. It's nothing like that. It has to do with the heat treatment when they go to make these. So it's during manufacturing. It's not cracks. It didn't get damaged. And I also tell you about crazing because there are some people that don't like crazing in their ceramic ware. Okay. So that is why I tell you, if I see crazing in something, I'll tell you. Okay. But
so, Dawn,
it's gorgeous.
Those dots, I think those are supposed to be like the scene for snowflakes.
Yeah. That, honestly, that very well could be because, yeah, they're in there awful good. I would have to say yes to that, too. Again, I want to point out this, too. This is underneath the glaze, this little mark. So, once again, this was done during manufacturing. This is not, done with a Sharpie. This was during manufacturing, okay? So, there is a little spot, but it's underneath the glaze, so there's nothing I can do about it, okay? But it is absolutely gorgeous. It is brand new, and I just think it's beautiful, honestly. Okay.
It does make it look unique, Donnelly.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just love it. It's just, honestly, it's just a beautiful, it's much more beautiful than like an ordinary picture, I think. It's just, I love it. Now, I have shown this particular bowl a time or two, and this is one I've grown to love. I just absolutely love this one. Made in Vietnam, and this is a brand new bowl. This has never been used. And this one, guys, is going to start at 22. This is tiled, mosaic tiled with all these pieces of mother of pearl. I mean, get out of town. Look at all the shell in here.
Mhm.
Crazy amount of shell. This
And
is
it's
not
showing
your
well.
ordinary bowl.
It's
Now-
showing well.
These are dyed this teal green, these flowers. So there's 1, 2, and then there's 3 in the back. So there's 3 flowers, and this is a huge bowl. The inside, I don't know, but I want to say maybe bamboo is the material on the inside. I'm not real sure. So, but it kind of looks like bamboo on the inside. But I
It's
could
what it's what it's looking like on the screen too.
12 inches across, guys. That's a big bowl. And the depth on this one is about 5 1/4, so it's pretty deep. This would make a great salad bowl, man. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I love mother of pearl. It's always got that fire in the shell, that iridescence. And that's why a lot of people love mother of pearl. But this one, guys, you can't go wrong with this. And if you want that one, starts at 22.
Thank you, 710.
Hi, 710. Welcome, welcome. Now, I have a brand new pair of booties, ladies. These are brand new. They wanted $100 for them. Good night. I know, crazy. But I will tell you, just give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on a minute.
You're so welcome, Lena. I'm glad you found it. And yes, Mr. sent oh good grief. I just lost my thought. Mr. packed your package too, FYI.
Okay, sorry about that, guys.
You're
This
good.
is by the reason why it's $100. Liz Claiborne. Okay, that should tell you all you need to know. This is a size. Oh my gosh, 6.5. And these were just tried on in the store, is all. I am going to start these out at 20. Okay. It's a really fair deal for what they're asking. It's more than half off. Okay. I believe these are leather. The backs of these are just fantastic booties. And guys, it's fall. This is when you want to pull these suckers out. 6.5. My feet are bigger.
So are mine.
I cannot wear these. They have a nice heel, but it's not too high, guys.
How high is it? Can you measure the heel?
Yeah. Now you want the width of it or
Just the height.
just the height? Okay. The height on this, oh, thank you, is, I'll do it from the back here.
Hey, Kevin. Welcome in Tuber Chat. Y'all, if you're not connected, that's the channel you want to be.
Hey, Kevin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So it is, and I'll show you. From the rubber to the rubber, it's 1.5 inches. Now, technically, the heel part is a little bit less than that. So the heel itself would be, because it's right up to, well, yeah, a little bit less than 1.5 inches on that one. So it's not too bad, guys. It's not overkill on the heel. It's not even 2 inches. It does have the pointy toe, but I think these are great. Booties always come in handy. And this is a stretchy tab here on both sides. What that's going to do is help accommodate your ankles if they are bigger. You trying to put on these booties. It doesn't have a zipper, but both panels on each side are this piece of elastic, okay, fabric. So it's going to stretch. So size 6.5. And I wasn't sure if anybody would like these, but I'm only asking 20. You've seen the price tag.
That's a great price.
Yeah, Liz Claiborne, she's no joke, man. She's up there in prices on her clothing and shoes and stuff like that, accessories. But for good reason. She's got good quality stuff. So if you want that, let me know. If not, that was 3 for me.
Alrighty, y'all. I just gotta hit the right button. And then the laptop has to cooperate. I typically have to hit it twice. Yes, I've got a new keyboard that's wireless and a mouse, but Steph needs to clear off her desk so there's room for it. So, all right. Well, welcome in, y'all. We're going to go through and we're just going to show a few things that I showed earlier today and maybe the last few days. So, M34 is $5. Buy it now. This is for a used puzzle. If y'all haven't been to even say Walmart, forget the rest of the stores, just Walmart, and looked at the prices of their puzzles, cray. They just upped them again here in the Flint Hills. I am looking for.
I think most of them are over $14.
Yeah, they upped the $5 ones to almost $9. It was $8 something. And then they just increased it to like 12 something. So this is 1,000 piece. Give me just a second, y'all. It is 70 centimeters by 50 centimeters. It says ages 14 plus. And it is Field of Flowers and multiple Dutch windmills. It's very colorful. I want to say this said 2025 for copyright, but I don't see it. So I don't know. Maybe I dreamed it because sometimes I do. Don, do you ever do that where you dream about YouTube auctions?
All the time, actually.
Yeah. So that again is M34 for $5. Let's go ahead and show this one. M37, ignore that number, is $4. Buy it now. And it's for this incense burner. So it's for the stick incense. So stand up. I will get a measurement on this. It looks gray, but it's kind of got a tinge of green with it. So it's right at 5 inches in length. And then side to side is 3 3/4. And a depthness of 1/4 of an inch. 1/4 of an inch. So we'll just show it. And then it's very detailed. I love the details. Those are fish right there. So thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Mr. Can you tell me what the lag is so then I know I'm not going too fast? Because Steph don't have patience. I was accused when my kids were little of having patience. I was like, no.
All right. Go ahead and pull it down.
Yeah, I pulled my hand down and I put this back up just in case I was being too fast. I know the lag on the TV.
Not 9 second lag.
9 second.
Yeah.
Okay, on the TV it was 12 earlier. So, all right, and then my third item this round is M14 for $4. This is the Amazing Grace series. Amazing Grace for Mothers, 101 stories of faith, hope, inspiration, and humor. This book is in new condition. It does have 346 numbered pages, and then, well, no, 347, and about the authors. So I didn't realize it was numbered there. And y'all, I want to thank y'all that we've kind of been stalemating for the last month or so with the numbers, and it started to increase again. So thank you all for sharing this out. We are headed back over to Indiana, and we're going to see what Don's got next.
Okay, guys, I got a fun one here for you. So I have got a Fuzzy Wuzzy steering wheel cover. Oh yeah. This is, what is it? Highness H. Wu. It's got to be an Asian company. So this is not real fur, obviously. I'm going to start this out at 15, and boy, wouldn't that be fun? Ladies, if you're that kind of girl, and now I've got a steering wheel cover already on mine. Mine is black and it has roses on it, like pink and red roses on it. But and it's not this type of material, but these kind of things are fun. So if you are wanting to jazz up your car a little bit, maybe in a cheaper way, this would be a cheaper way to do it, right? So yeah. I don't know if anybody needs a steering wheel cover, but I thought, gee, it looks like a lot of fun anyway.
Yeah, it actually does. And imagine having an Arctic blast in your steering wheel. You got to touch it without gloves on. Just saying, that baby right there.
Yeah, see, that's the beauty. This is why I've got a steering wheel cover on mine. In the winter, I don't want to. Hi, Zoe. I don't want to, freeze my hand off. And in the summer, I don't want to burn my hand off. So that's why I chose to get a cover for mine. Some people just choose to have one just for decor.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what your reason is, it's always fun to have one. And I've got one if you need one. All right. My next one. These cats want to tear up my poor desk chair. So tore up. I've got this little trinket box, and it's made out of glass, I believe, and it's so beautiful. Guys, I'm going to start this at 12. This is a little ribbed trinket box. It has a frosted rose in the center with the clear leaves, with the veining in it. The tag was on top, so that's just the residue from the tape. But this is beautiful, just a beautiful little trinket box that you could, put whatever you wanted in there. And I thought I would bring it up for grabs tonight.
That's pretty.
Now, if anybody purchases this box, I will throw in a necklace free. Okay? Of my choice. It'll be a mystery necklace that I will put in here free. Okay? So, basically, you're getting 2 for 1. This is 4.5 inches wide and about 4 inches the other way. So it's a nice little trinket box, and like I said, I will add a necklace to the box here. I'll just throw it in there. So if you're interested, let me know. Okay, Next. Gotta find it here. I've got an Avon canister crock, okay, with the lid. And I'm going to, let's just start this at 20.
It says Avon exclusive.
Yep, by Falsgraph.
Oh, wow.
Falsgraph made the scenery, made the design, and they did it for Avon. Okay, so you can't go get this anywhere else, basically. This is a canister with the lid. It's got one of those flat lids. It is made out of ceramic. And boy, is it nice. I will do the measurement in a minute. But this has got, more of a folk scene here where you've got the house and the couple here and the flowers and the trees and the fields and the flowers and the cows and the hills and all that. So it's just a really pretty canister.
How
And-
tall is it?
Let's see.
Looks like a pretty big one. So
Yeah, it is a larger one. This particular one, I'm going to do. This one is not quite 9 inches. It's about 8 3/4 inches tall. And we are talking 5 inches across. So it's a good size canister there. You could put, I will tell you, it's even tall enough to put spaghetti noodles in there. If you're wondering, it's even that tall. So it doesn't just have to be a cookie canister. It could be, something else if you want to put in there.
John,
It could be for your coffee.
would a standard size roll of toilet paper fit in there? Just saying.
I didn't think of that, but that's a good.
I know a lot of people that decorate their bathrooms farm themed.
You know what? I would have to get a roll of toilet paper and find out.
Don't worry about it right now. Do it on your when I'm up showing.
Okay. I'll make sure if I don't have the mega roll or something like that, because I know it won't be a mega roll, but a regular standard size, it might. So I'll see what I got in the cupboard because I forget.
And then FYI, I put pocket pleaser ×1 boulder dash when you are ready. So it don't have to be this round, just whenever.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. All right. Well, let's see what else we got here. So
You sure could, Jessica. Jessica says you could put a lot of chocolate in there. In that
Oh, yeah.
canister.
definitely could. You definitely could. Okay, this next one. Well, I'm gonna wait. I gotta look that up again because I didn't want to. Let me just show. I'll do this. I had these 2 shirts up for sale the last time I was on, whatever day that was. I just got these in. They're both size large. They're the same exact shirt, just 2 different colors. I'm selling them as a set. I'm starting at $8 for both. And these are what the shirts look like. So you've got the mauve and you got the burgundy wine color. It's got the lace and the tie up there. It's a tank top. Now, what I love is it's got more volume put back there beyond the yoke so that you have more room. It's meant to be flowy, kind of like a peasant shirt, but like a cutoff peasant shirt. So you're getting the burgundy wine and you're also getting this mauve color, a dark mauve. So really, really pretty. I'm selling them as a set. It's 2 for 1. Starting at $8 for both. Size large. I don't know if anybody needs tops like this, but Yeah, basically, they are a cut off peasant top, is basically what it is. Very bohemian.
Yes. If it was my size, I'd be all over that one.
I mean, they're cute. They really are. And sometimes when you find a really nice, top, you want to get it in two colors. I bought a dusty mauve and a dusty blue top. I just accidentally ripped the pink one. You guys have seen me in it a million times. It's a velveteen shirt, short sleeve. Now I'm down to just the dusty blue. But I bought both of those in two different colors because I loved the top so much. I wanted another one in just a different color. So I've done that before. I don't know about anybody else. I don't have a habit of doing it, but if I really like a shirt or something like that and I got the extra money, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that 3 for me?
I wasn't counting. I had Mister go do a chore for me.
Okay.
So show another.
All right. So then the next one is another. It's going to be a 2-for-1 top. These are both size medium. And this time I'm starting these out at 12. This one is by the Loft, and they aren't cheap. It's kind of like Chico's, Dress Barn, Van Housen. It is a cute top. And you talk about soft. This thing is soft. It's like a orange with white flowers and leaves. Okay? And then the second one, they're both size medium. This one is a 9 West, which is also expensive. This one is yellow and white they're like, I don't know if they're palm tree leaves or just leaves. I'm not sure. But guys, these are tops you could sleep in if you wanted to. They're that soft. So these are not the same exact top, but I'm doing the same sort of thing, 2-for-1. Starting at $12, it is for both. Let's look at the material makeup because these shirts are they soft. Let's figure it out. 95% rayon. There you go. That's why it's soft. 5% spandex. And the Loft shirt is what? Because it's also very soft. Either one, you could, if you had to sleep in them, you could. Not that you would have to, but I'm just saying. It is 100% rayon. There you go. That's why they're so soft. I preach to you guys all the time about if you're looking for soft tops that feel so good you can sleep in them, buy rayon. A lot of people don't know what rayon is. I guarantee once you put on a shirt with rayon in it, especially 100%, you're not going to look back. Every time you go shopping and look for a top or pair of pants that you want ultra soft, you're going to get rayon every time. Just saying. You're going to grow to love this material like I have. Cute tops, and if you want those, they start at 12 for both, and that is it for me.
Thank you, Dawn.
Selena.
Yeah, Selena, I used to be that way too, but I've been off of added sugar for a year. I don't recommend going cold turkey for anyone. Go cold turkey, but plan ahead. Don't just do it because, in my experience, day 3 of going cold turkey off of added sugar, I wasn't sure if I liked the people in my house for real. I did not like that feeling. By day 6, I was sure I liked myself, but I wasn't sure I liked anyone else. And Mister looked at me and he said, "Steph, what happened?" And I said, "I cut sugar out." He goes, "Yeah, but you cut caffeine out," because my caffeine had added sugar as well. And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, so it took me until day 9 of going cold turkey off of added sugar. Mister, it's going to be $12. And the letter is E, and it's a lot. We're gonna do it all for one money. So, all right, y'all. I've got a lot of yarn. It's what I've got left from what I did last Tuesday, and it's going to be $12 by it now. The letter is E to claim it. I only have one skein of this left. This is the color 404 Lagoon with the lot number 118596. This is homespun, a Lion brand yarn. So it's more of your blues and teal green type, okay? And then I have one skein on the card of this. It is primarily gray and black, more gray than black. I put the sticker over the color lot, y'all. But the lot itself is 103363. So ignore the number there. This is for all one money. So you get those two. And then I have two that are in Ziploc bags. So I cannot confirm that none of this has been used. As far as the ones that are in the bag, they do look like, I mean, they're the same color lot, but you can see the difference. So at some point, someone unrolled it. Now, this one is about that size, but it's not round on that end. So my guess is maybe a little was used on that one. So letter E, you get all four. And they're all homespun. 3 of them are the same color lot. I'll put these back in my bag. No, did the wrong one. And that's one for these. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Alrighty. What else am I going to show? That was my first item. Alrighty. You know what? We're going to show these again. Let me find it. I've got a sticker on one of them. Mr. says these are the series from
They're Hunger Games series books.
It's the Hunger series game book.
The Hunger Games.
Sorry. You say it.
Hunger Games books. They're the full series. It's all 4 books.
It's all 4 books. So AR-40 is $20. Buy it now. Now, what I will remind everyone is anything with 2 initials or, 2 alphabet letters and the number, it has, if you bid on it, it has to be paid at that sales week. Shoot. This one was Catching Fire. Sorry. And that's what the end of the books look like. These are in new condition. The second one is, of course, I don't know which number this is, but it's the Ballad. But no, it's the Ballad of Songs and Snakes.
I think that's the one that the movie has not been released for yet. It'll be the last one of the series.
And these are all from Susan Collins. It does have a little saying on the back. This one is The Hunger Games by Susan Collins. I love the edge of the pages. Just saying.
Donna Lee says, heading out. Been great, everyone. Love you, Steph.
Thank you, Donnelly. You have a good evening, girl. I'm going to get some more photos. Well, some shorts of the fall colors up here for you, girl. She's in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when we went to the East Coast?
And that one's the Mockingjay.
Yeah, this is the Mockingjay. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting distracted. It's been a day. Business started before I even actually got out of bed. That's warning with my phone ringing.
Not complaining.
Not complaining, just Steph was already behind the ball. Alrighty, and let's see. You know what? I'm going to show these again. I got 2 of these available. Let me find the number. H26 is $5. Buy it now. These are water cooler mugs. They're 44 ounces. They are not double walled.
Is it $5 for each or 5 for the
5 for each. But if someone wanted both, we'd do it for 8 for both of them. So it's to look like the big size coolers, but the Kansas City, y'all.
Oh, Chiefs. Had to, guys. Sorry.
Someone told me the other day, I think it was live, about the Chiefs, and just giggled, and then I felt bad. But y'all, we've been a house divided from the very beginning. So, okay, that's 2, or is that 3? That was 3, because I did the yarn and the bucks, and then those. All right, y'all, we are going to head back to Indiana and see what Dawn's got next. Thank y'all.
All right, guys, I got a fantastic ring for you men. Now, it could be for men or women, but I think it was sold to me for men. It does not matter. I'm just saying that if there's men out there that would like a ring, this one may be for you. Now, it is not sterling. I tested it 3 times, not sterling. I think, though, it's stainless. I cannot fact check that one. I can only fact check that it is not sterling. I cannot tell you for certain that it's stainless, but strong possibility. I can also tell you that it appears to have crushed turquoise in it, micro crushed turquoise stone all the way around this band. Now, I am going to start this out at 22. The turquoise value alone is worth this. This is a size 10, and boy, is it a fabulous band. Nothing but turquoise all the way around this Eternity band. And I mean, it is sharp. Size 10, man or woman could wear this. It does not matter, but I'm just telling you that it was sold to me as a man's ring. Really has no bearing, right? But I'm just letting you guys have a good look at it. It is nice, okay? Just starting out at 22. Now, on the inside of the band, there's they made 2 little, like, holes, if you will, like little markings right there. I guess maybe that was their way to mark it. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if they put it there or if it happened later. I have no idea about those marks, okay? I'm just showing you that they are there. There is no numbers, no other marking in here.
Do you have a mandrel handy, Dawn? I
No,
mean, I know you got one.
Yep.
She already told the size.
I
I'm
know.
asking about your
No,
man.
stop, mister. Okay. She's got the same mandrel I do, so if I can.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little pro tip for any resellers out there. I had bought a metal one that was solid, and I bought this plastic one. The metal one, for whatever reason, is not accurate. This one is. So I quit buying the metal solid ones. I buy the plastic now. Pro tip, just thought I'd let you know. They are not the same. So I had both of them, and I had 2 different sizes every time I would measure a ring. So I'm like, which one is accurate? So from what I can tell, I'll just say this. From what I can tell, the plastic one is more accurate. Now, I could be all wet. I don't know. But just that's my little tip for you. I can only speak for myself on that one. You had one in the 70s? Oh, awesome, Robin. I mean, this thing is nice. It really is. And I don't know. I know not all men are into rings, and I get it. But I was surprised. Even my son talked to me about, Mom, I'd like to get a turquoise ring. He really loves turquoise. and he has, hey Zozo, he has native blood, of course, and he likes his turquoise, like his mom. I like turquoise, but I don't like standard turquoise. I like a Roston turquoise, a Boulder turquoise. I like the other turquoises from other mines, not your standard everyday turquoise, because
Mhm.
I'm just weird like that. But I do love turquoise, but I love 3 other veins of turquoise that are not, they're from a certain mine.
And Robin says, the metal ones aren't all bad. She uses hers to bang her rings straight whenever they get deformed.
That's what I use mine for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's the only
Yep.
use I have for it.
Yep. So true, so true. All right. Let's go on. I have got, this is such a cute shirt. Hi, Zoe. Just make yourself comfortable.
Y'all, this is just one of 14 cats Don currently has.
They tend to love my desk. They love it when the cameras are on and hey, it's me time. And I'm like, no, it's not you time, it's me time. But somehow I don't understand. I have a more of a winter shirt. This is by Croft and Barrow. It's a petite extra extra large. So a 2X petite. Buy it now for $8. Boy, is this cute. Okay. Now we're getting on top of the laptop. Can't do that, honey. Just stay where you're at. Okay. Now this one is just cute. Look at these cardinals.
Hey, Drew.
It's so pretty. Now this is not a turtleneck. It's a crew neck long sleeve shirt. Doing it for $8. It is Croft and Barrow.
Yes, it was.
Come on, Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah, that was Zoe.
No,
Yeah.
Zoe.
Hey, Drew, did you see my video before? I got cinnamon in a box. I did a video this afternoon, and cinnamon was in one of my shipping boxes. And she fit in there perfectly. Guys, I tell you what, these long sleeve shirts are just so comfortable and easy for the winter. I'm telling you. When you're cold enough to need long sleeves, but you're not cold enough to where you need a cable knit sweater. You know what I mean? You just need something with long sleeves. This is the way to go. Okay? And then for my last one, I got a 1X also by Croft and Barrow. This one, guys, I'm going to start at 8. And this is a fantastic one. This has 3/4 inch sleeves, and they've got almost like a neon peach. Look at this peach. It's like a neon peach and like a subtle orange type of flower detail going on. It's got the V-neck, and it breaks down into some buttons halfway down. And it's just a slip-on shirt, but obviously you can wear it at home, but you could also wear it out and about to run your errands, go out to eat, whatever. So there goes Zoe again. This is like a runway. I call it the catwalk because that's what it is half the time. Most of the time, it's a catwalk. It's not even a selling desk. It's just a catwalk.
So, cat. John, are you in the market for another cat? No, I got one.
Bob would literally kick me out of the house if another cat came into the house. Although I will say the last cat we got, actually the last 2 cats we got was Bobo. Not even me, but see, I've changed him. I'm feeling good, Drew. I had a case of food poisoning, and it got me. It got me. But I tried to come on. I was still going to try to come on. You don't even know. I was like, Bob's like, you need your sleep. I said, I know, but that's what my body's saying. But my brain is saying, get to work.
Girl, I was praying.
What
I
are
was
you doing,
praying.
freak? Yeah, my body was just, it was down for the count. I was depleted of everything. I don't even understand how it kept going on. But yeah, I'm still hydrating. I'm still a little bit lethargic. I have not got total hydration back. But I'm still, this is my Propel, but I've been drinking water and Propel. I do have my coffee, but during an auction, I got to go back to the water. But, you know.
Yeah, you know.
But today, total 180. I feel good. Everything's good. It's just yesterday, yeah, I was bathroom and back to the bed. I barely seen the cats except for when they were all on top of me. And when I was trying to sleep, and they wanted love time, and I was just, you know, they want to be cuddled and, oh, you're so cute and pretty the whole time when I want to go to bed because I'm sick and get some kind of sleep before the next, you know, bathroom visit. And
Right.
yeah, it's like it's like having 2-year-olds. You don't sleep. What is that? I don't know what sleep is. But hey, today is a different day. I even cleaned up for you guys. Did a little face planing, you know, got a little shaving done, got a little perfume. I wore perfume. I know you guys, it's not like you can smell me or anything, but I tell you what, number one thing, I was invoicing, I still hadn't taken a shower. So I went a whole complete day. Mind you, I was running a fever most of the time. Okay. And so what happened was Sunday night after the auction, I mean, I had a sour stomach all day. And then right after the auction, I had to go out for some fresh air. As soon as I went outside, and I'm like, because I told Bob right before it happened, I said, Bob, I've had this sour stomach all day, and I championed through that auction, but I'm telling you, I think I'm going to have to actually hurl. And so sure enough, I said, I better I want to get to sleep tonight. So I just thought it was going to be a stomach bug. I'm over it. No, that was just the beginning. I went inside and the rest is history, as they say. And, yeah, my brain was like, get up and work, doggone it. You got stuff to do. You got this, that, and the other. And my body was saying, no, for the love of God, just sleep. But I'm wearing perfume, backtracking here. I'm wearing perfume because I swear, it's almost like I hadn't taken a shower in a year. You know, I felt like a homeless person. It was bad. And I was like, dear God, I got to get in the shower. So I'm even wearing perfume because I wanted to make sure that I don't stink. That's a bit. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back to Steph. Nobody wants to hear this, so let's go back to Steph. Story time is over.
Story time's over, y'all. My hair is falling down, but we'll get to that on the next little small break. Y'all, M15 is a bite now of $4. Now, I'm going to guess it's a doorstop. This is not a brick in here, at least not a standard size brick. Otherwise, I couldn't hold it like this. Just trust me, my hands wouldn't. So it's this cross stitch in white.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
This is gorgeous. And yeah, let's measure it. 8.5 inches in length. 4 1/8, and then depth 2.5 inches, maybe hair over. So M15 for $4, and I can't pull it out because it's completely sewn in.
So it's like there's something solid in there.
There's something solid in there, and I can't quite.
It's not as heavy as most doorstops are,
You know
but
what, grab me
my
the-
grandma had one that looked almost identical, different.
Grab me the scale. I'll tell y'all how much it weighs.
That is so pretty.
The Kansas wind, this would not hold a door open. So it's 1 pound, 2 ounces. I don't know what's in there, but it's something with weight. And it could be yours for $4. And if I am going too fast, any of y'all just let me know and I'll bring the item back up.
We got
Now-
off of a speed round just before we came on our channel.
got on a speed round, and I don't know how many items I showed that time, but
A lot.
it was a lot. Alrighty. My next item. Don might want to look away. This is AS1. It's a $20 start. I brought this earlier in the week.
Oh
And-
boy.
So it's new. Now I'm selling this for my grandmother. It was purchased by my Aunt Jenny. She passed 4th of July was a year. So she opened it. So the one condition issue is the pet carrier itself. This sat in a box inside my grandmother's garage for a year. And so the plastic to
Just
hold
deteriorated,
this
just fell apart.
deteriorated. But I'm going to include that anyways. This is Perfect Pets with a Z times 3. So, and here's your cat that'll behave no matter what. Now, my grandmother told me why my aunt bought this. My grandfather had Alzheimer's and dementia.
Aw.
So it's never been used. It's only been handled by her once and me twice.
And it'll sit there with the batteries and stuff in it. Obviously, we don't have batteries in it because it's
Yeah.
not been handled. But it'll sit there and its chest and stuff rises and looks like it's a sleeping cat. It purrs.
So black and white. It doesn't. I don't think it has a name, but we'll figure that out. It does come with paperwork about the battery and all that good stuff. Congratulations on adopting your pet. It is a $20 start. I brought it at $30. I did talk to Grandma and told her about that condition issue, and she said drop it to $20 and see if anyone still wants it. These go brand new. They're crazy. I've been on the bay for a used one. So here's your adoption certificate in English and in Spanish. And this talks about your perfect pet. I have a puppy one, Kathy, I found somewhere earlier in the year, probably during the summer. That's a puppy one, but I've got to make sure it works.
Yeah, that's cute.
I mean, y'all, let me pull the paper back out so I don't lose it. The original bag's inside it. She literally just, but my grandfather advanced in his stages quickly. So hence the reason why it was never used. And it will come with its original box as well. So,
Into here real quick and I'll pop it together.
yeah, can you do that?
Looks like those chicken
All right,
boxes.
my second item, I gotta wait for Mister for a second.
There you go. I'm going to show the whole box real quick.
Yeah, here's the whole box. So I'll just show it all the way around. So that's what the cat looks like. So almost looks like takeout. It was probably a bad analogy, but I'm sorry, y'all. And just so you know, I'm a cat lover, even though mine's been a pain lately. She's lost her balance being on the top of the recliner, and of course, Steph's usually in short clothes. So, all right. M38 is $6. Buy it now. This is a pendant. It is in rose gold tone. So here is your back. It's it's articulated. And then here's the front. It's almost like a very light peach color is the best way I can describe it. And then the eyes are black, and then there's all those stones. Really cool.
Amy says she joined the chat at the perfect time.
Hey, Amy, welcome in. Good to see you, girl. How's it going? How's the healing going? I know wrist and all that stuff takes a while. So, we live in a very instant world. All right, this is 2.5 inches in length. And then at its widest, it is 1.25 inches. 1.25. And this is for M38 for $6. And if you say, well, Steph, I need a chain with it. Last time I checked at Hobby Lobby, their chains, depending on what you wanted, run somewhere between about $5 to well over $12. So if you don't have a Hobby Lobby and you're interested in that pendant, let me know and I'll see what we can do about getting a chain for it, y'all. That was 2, right?
That was 3.
That was 3. I guess we're headed right back over there to Indiana, and I'm sure Dawn's got a cat behind her. Thank y'all.
Oh yeah, Zoe's back.
Zoe's back. Hey, Zoe.
Yeah, we have a changing of the mascots, so to speak. First it was Wobbs, then it was Cindy, then it was I don't remember. We've had so many run through here. Lately it's been Zoe. So I don't know, guys. It just, you never know who you're gonna see up here. You don't. I've got a beautiful butter dish, and this one is a Westmoreland butter dish. Let me. No. Come on. So, this is the. Okay, can't read it. EAPG Westmoreland clear round high hob covered butter dish. Okay. And I got a way better deal than $75 that eBay wanted. Yeah, they wanted $75 for this baby. I don't blame them. But you're not going to get it for $75. You're not going to get it for $50. I am going to start this baby out at $25. Really good deal on this. So if you seen this on eBay or whatever, this is a better deal. You get the plate, which has the concave circle here for your butter, of course. Now, obviously, this day and age, you don't get butter that's in the shape of a circle unless you live out where I live, and out here in Amishville, USA, there's times you get butter in different shapes than the sticks, right? But you can always cut the stick in half and put it in there. And this is just beautiful. This is just beautiful. And as you can see, I got a really good deal on this. And so you guys can get a good deal. It's got that cut into the top there. It's just beautiful. That's the lid. And there's nothing wrong with this guy here, guys. Nothing wrong with this one. Hey, Skylar, how you doing? Hope everybody is doing well. Happy Tuesday. All right, we're going to put that one up. If you change your mind, you know where to reach me. Next one. This is actually a vase from Teleflora. And this is... If it's not Murano, it's Art Glass. But here's what I want to tell you. Art Glass and Murano run about the same, just to let you know. It's about the same thing. So this beauty right here, this one is going to go for $22 starting out. Starting at $22, it's a beautiful red and white vase. Any time of the year, you could have this baby out and it's going to strike up a conversation because it is beautiful. It's got the scalloped edging up at the top. This is more of a wide mouth up here. So if you did have a bouquet of flowers in this one, you can go the bigger bouquet would certainly fit in this guy. Oh, it's beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much, Skylar. Awesome. Oh man. I'm going to call it art glass. Like I said, it could be Murano. I don't know, but if you know anything about art glass and Murano, they run about even when it comes to the artistry of the way they do the glass and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's true, Robin. Some of it is, some of it isn't, and they run about the same as far as, you know, they're both a type of art glass, if you will, if that makes any sense. But just art glass, yeah, it's not totally the same. It's a bit different, and of course, Murano is much pricier even than art glass. If you've done any pricing at all on Murano glass, then you know what I'm talking about. You know the prices, and they are not cheap at all. At all. All right. All right, this next one. I love this top. This one is from Croft and Barrow. It is a petite large. I don't know why I've got a bunch of larges all of a sudden, but I do. Here's what I'll tell you about it being a petite. I would say this is more of a regular size. To me, it doesn't look petite. If you want the length measurement, just let me know. But to be honest, it looks like a normal size. It doesn't look petite. But I'm going to start this one out, guys, at 12. This has the cuff sleeves. It's got the flap on it that buttons up. You got the 2 breast pockets. Man, is it pretty. You got the pink flowers there. And it's got a little V-neck, and it's got the metal buttons on this one. It's just striking. It's really pretty, and it's very soft. If I remember right, was this 100%? Nope, not 100% cotton. It's 60% cotton, 40% polyester. So I got to get it right. You guys got to know. So this one's starting at 12. It is Croft and Barrow, and boy, it is soft though. It is the cotton blend, but it is soft. You're not going to be disappointed. I'll tell you that. But it does say petite large. And like I said, if you want the length measurement, let me know. Whenever they put petite on sizes, guys, it has to do with your torso. That if the ladies that have a shorter torso versus the average size. So that's what they go by as far as sizing. But this one looks like a normal large to me. But if you want it, you let me know if you want the length measurement, just so we can verify whether it's more of a normal or not. You know, sometimes in cases like this, they put petite on there and they're not really petite. They're more of a normal size. In this case, I would have to say, to me, it appears the length is more normal. I wouldn't call it petite, but they did. So you're long-waisted. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
That's good to know, Robin.
All right. That was 3 for me, but we are going to break for a minute and do, we're going to play some Balderdash is what we're going to do. Courtesy of Steph and Mr. Steph over there. And yeah, I love playing Balderdash. It's a hoot and a holler. Okay, why can't we have a funny one? Okay, we're going to do this one. I had 2 to choose from. I got to go get more cards, apparently. Okay, everybody listen up close. I'm going to give you 1 clue. And to the subject matter, just give me 1 answer only, okay? So please give me the name of a fruit. Go, go, go. The name of a fruit. And go. Somebody's going to win a pocket pleaser. That is what's happening. And Zoe's racing through here again. You just have to She's doing a lot of drive-bys here. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? And welcome, everybody. Glad you could make it. Kathy and Patty and Skylar and everybody. Amy, Jessica, Carol Lee. We love seeing all of you. We do. Speaking of fruit, this is what I've got to snack on. My tropical Mike and Ike's. Hey, they got about 7 different flavors or whatever. I like the tropical. That's my favorite. All right. We are going to put stop in the chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys ready? Well, if you're not, you're going to have to be. In Massachusetts, it is a crime to fly a plane while you're eating a watermelon.
What?
Massachusetts, it is a
Wow.
crime to fly a plane while eating a watermelon.
Is that just for
Oh,
the pilot though, or is that for the co-pilot also?
well,
Just
it
thinking.
says to fly a plane, so it's got to mean the pilot or the
Oh, it's
co-pilot.
got to mean the pilot. Yeah.
What in the heck are the pilots in Massachusetts doing? Really? You're going to cut open a watermelon going through the air, passing by the clouds. Hey, this is a perfect time to get some. What are they thinking? I mean, they had to make it a law. Let's think about that. Must be there were, 100 pilots or so and co-pilots that were busting open a watermelon during flight. Man, come on, get with it. Did anybody say watermelon? Wow, that was a
Jessica.
She was the
Jessica.
first one in chat.
She was the first in chat, is what Mr. says.
And then Carol Lee was second. with
And then
watermelon.
Carrie Lee was second. So let me check StreamYard, y'all.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing. Jessica was in there first.
If we end up with doubles, it happens sometimes, y'all. We go with the first person who shows in the StreamYard.
So, Jessica, please pick a number between 1 through 33. I will tell you, don't pick 32, 23, 20, or 13.
So Kathy's got something in chat asking about that plane.
10. 10, 10, 10. And not 10. Different number. What type of plane? Who knows? I mean, was it a jet? Was it just one of those small aircrafts? I mean, I just wonder. You have to wonder. Different number, Jess. Sorry about that. I've got to fill up the pocket pleasers, which I will probably do as soon as we put Steph on. Seeing as how I had a oops moment.
Number 8.
Number 8. That's probably more doable. Let's hope. Yes, it is.
And Jessica, you may keep this pocket pleaser. You do not have to gift it unless you'd like to.
I really do not know where my jewelry bust is, but I will show it like this. This, and is it marked? I thought it was. Maybe it's not. No, it's not. Okay, this is not marked. And this is one of those asymmetrical moments, but it is rather cool. As soon as I get it up, I'll show you. So, and yes, I know it's odd because it's got the jewels on different sides. That's what's called asymmetrical. Yes, it is marked. What does that say? Oh, Disney.
Ooh.
This is a Disney necklace. It is marked Disney. We have the rose. I would say probably Beauty and the Beast if I had to guess. And we have the pink, purple, and berry colored stones. So I would have to say it's Mark Disney. This is probably Beauty and the Beast because there is a rose. So that is a Disney necklace. I tell you guys all the time, you never know what you're going to get back here. You don't know what you're going to get until you get it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that pocket pleaser again was courtesy of the Groves. Of course it is. They're nice people. Make sure you guys sub to them. And where's my...
Kathy, I think, figured out how you can eat watermelon and fly a plane. A balsa wood plane.
It would have to be a balsa wood plane because my thought went to fighter jets like the F-18. Now, I could understand why you couldn't have a watermelon and drive that.
Huh. Well, you know, just food for thought. If you ever become a pilot and you wanna, you know, fly a plane in Massachusetts, maybe rethink eating watermelon. Okay, just saying. You might want to rethink your decision making. And don't you wonder if you cross that line, what they do to you? What do they do to you? I want to know. Inquiring minds. Somebody tell me. What do you think they do? You know? I mean,
maybe they ground them for a couple days.
Or maybe I don't know, maybe they put them in a watermelon juicing factory and they have to juice watermelons for a month. I don't know. Something. maybe they have to stand outside and a bunch of people gather around and they start eating watermelons and they spit out all the seeds at you. I don't know. It's just curiosity killed the cat and I want to know what the consequences. I don't know. Massachusetts, somebody in Massachusetts, please tell me. Okay, we're going to go back to Steph. These are questions that haunt me, just so you know.
Patty Rose, that's actually possible. I could see that one, especially if you had a couple clowns in there for pilots and co-pilots. Now, you know, I think the last time I flew, first time I was 7, and it was from Amarillo, Texas to Dallas. My next time was 2019 when I flew. And by the way, y'all, I'm afraid of heights. And we flew through the remnants of a hurricane. Yeah, I was terrified. I did
Would you believe I've never flown yet?
Neither have I.
Mr. hasn't either.
I want to, but I never have.
I went out to Virginia to visit Jess when they were in military training. And so it was really cool, but yeah.
It was too close to my heart attack for me to go.
Yeah, Mr. had the heart attack,
about 30 days.
No, less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And he's like, Steph, you're not missing this. And so it was an emotional trip. So driving through the remnants of a hurricane, we flew over Atlanta for almost 2 hours before the clouds spread so we could get to the ground. All right, so M13 is $6. Buy it now. It is for 2 football bookends.
Yeah, we got you, Jessica. We'll make sure Dawn has your info.
Girl, I made sure Dawn had your info because guess what's shipping this week? Not next week, this week. The horses.
Yes.
So, M13, $6, and you get both. These are football. So, you got the football in the background, and then the helmet is sitting on the football, and y'all, that is number 1. Notice the similarities of it. I sourced these in Oklahoma, and the price, I couldn't beat it. So, I'm looking for my measuring tape, y'all. We're just going to go with the seamstress tape. It's got to be within a foot of me.
Right. No.
No.
I saw something reflect.
No, all right. So the base. And I'm going from the corner in the back to the front. It's 4 inches. If we go for the square, it's still going to be 4 right. Yeah, it's in a line before the 4. So, and then an overall height of Mister. I can't compute. My brain don't want to work that way.
4 and 5/8.
4 and 5/8. So it's 4 and 5/8 in height. It does come with some Oklahoma dust, y'all. That's not Kansas. Well, it might be. We've had a couple windy days. And then.
The other one's right here.
Oh, you had it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because you set it up here, and I'm worried you're gonna push
So.
buttons.
Alrighty. My second item. Let's go with this. I haven't showed this in a minute. This is made in China. M9 is $5. Buy it now. It is an oval angel trinket box. It is not hinged. It is in red on the inside. On the outside, it looks hand painted here. All the research I've done says it's hand painted, but that really does look like a transfer to me. So I would say the lid for the top is a transfer. And we are gonna go with, let's see.
You doing backflips, Jessica, would be great content. Just saying.
For reals, girl. All right. So this is 2 3/4 by 2 1/4 by 1 1/2. So length, width, and height. That's M9 for $5. Okay. And then my third one. All right. We're going to grab these. This is M11 for $6. M11 for $6. You get both. The bigger ones, I know they're like brandy sniffers.
Those actually come up as mini brandy sniffers.
Do they come up as mini? You get both for one money, y'all. That's for both. And let's do the dimensions. 2 5/8 for the base. 3 inches for height. 1 1/2 inches for the opening. So this one's in cobalt blue. And this is your regular glass blue. I don't know how to better explain that other than maybe sea blue. Not the green, the blue. They both have the same pattern. So there's berries and it looks like wheat. And you get both of them one money, and that's M11 for $6. That was 3, right, mister?
Yeah, that was 3.
Alrighty, y'all. We are going to head back over and see what's going on in Indiana. I don't think a cat's involved yet.
Nope, she ran off again. We'll see how long it takes her to come back. We just have to see. With her, it's hard to know. Okay, guys, I will show you. I want to show you a beautiful sterling necklace. Oh man, this is pretty. This is brand new. It is tagged. This is a J. Francis Swarovski zirconian necklace. It is 925, so it is sterling, and it's a stunner. I am going to start this out, guys, at $50. Swarovski zirconia, okay? Like I said, the tag is still on here. And I mean, whew, are they pretty? Those stones right there will set off the satellites. I promise you they will. These are nicely done. They're prong set. There's no way they're going to come out of that basket. I'm telling you that. 3 different sizes. Usually when you see the stones this way, if you ever see 3 stones and they're graduated in the size like this from small to large, that usually means past, present, and future. Just heads up there. Guys, this is a stunner. It is marked 925 in more than one way. We got that razor blade finding where it's marked 925. It's marked 925 on the spring ring. And it is also marked, I believe, on the back of the pendant. Yes, on the back of the pendant, it is also marked 925 up at the tippity top. I'm sorry I don't have my normal board, but we're starting this baby out at 50. It's brand new, guys, for a sterling necklace. You really can't go wrong. How long is the chain? Let's do the check on that. You know I had my measuring tape. Please, Lord, tell me I didn't lose it already. Steph, if I lost it, I'm going to be mad at my own self, okay? Just telling you. I mean, I couldn't have lost it, right?
Do you really want me to answer that? I
did go out front a couple times. I'm just going to tell you that to my defense. Okay. And to my other point of defense, I have cats. Really? No, here it is. Okay.
I still have it put in line.
Let's mess me up, people. I'm one of those people. I've got tunnel vision until I'm distracted by Bob or the cats. Kid you not. If I'm distracted, it's by them. They're to blame. Just go with me, guys. Just go with it. Go with it. Go with it. Okay. It is almost 18 inches, but not quite. I would have to say 17 3/4 inches, Amy. It's I know an odd length, but it's almost 18 inches, but not quite. So, sometimes you need a extender. So I don't know if you would need one or not, or anybody, but yeah, it's not quite 18 inches, but that close. I really don't know why they make those odd lengths. I don't know why they can't just make an even length, even number without any other measurement, like 18, 20, 22, like normal necklace lengths every now and then. And I mainly get them with sterling. That's the odd part about it is, okay, that's fine. I totally understand. Amy. And I'm sorry that's such a weird length. I hate it when they're weird like that. I myself. I'm like, what are you doing? Can't you get it together? I don't know. Because I don't understand. Next one is a set of coin pearls. Now, this one has a sterling clasp, the lobster claw clasp. Oh. I'm not a big pearl girl, but I tell you what, one of my favorite pearls is coin pearls. These are ice cold. They feel so good. And I'm going to start this one out, guys, at $32. This is sterling. Really great condition. And these are nothing but coin pearls. Oh, they're beautiful. I love a good coin pearl. Ice cold. They just beautiful. Now, I would say these are probably 15, 16 inches. Let's do the measurement on these, but just beautiful. Once again, you could put an extender on these, but just so you know, it is a choker. Yeah, this is 14 and 15. I was right. 15 inches. So yeah, this would be a bit of a choker length. But like I said, you could add an extender, but boy, are these gorgeous.
They are gorgeous.
I love coin pearls and a pearl called a biwa pearl, which is a very weird, odd shaped pearl. They're longer and just really odd shaped. That's why I like it, because they're weird. Now, Baroque pearls and Biwa pearls are basically the same type of pearl. Baroque pearls are odd shaped pearls, but they're usually smaller. Whereas a Biwa pearls are those long, skinny, weird shaped pearls. I like it. I like the weirdness, but I also like coin pearls. And these are beautiful. If you're a pearl kind of girl, man, don't miss out on those. Don't miss out. Gorgeous. Next. Let's see what else. Else do we have? I have a brand new set of 3 decorative candles. I say decorative because these are not the type that you want to light. These are the type that you want to set on a shelf or a table or in a votive candle holder, but you don't want to actually light. I wouldn't put them in a votive candle holder, but anyway, these are the type you would just set on a table, a shelf, just to enhance it, beautify it. It's a set of 3. I do have to start these at 15, but oh, are these cute. So these are all this gorgeous aqua blue, okay? And he's a fat little like chickadee bird here. There's the wick. So beautiful, and he's rather girthy. You do, the second one is the top of a tulip, same color. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. And then the third one is a watering can. They have it dipped right there, shaped just like a watering can. So, I mean, these are decorative candles. These are ones that it'd be better if you just, set. You know what I mean?
Those are gorgeous.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Hey,
And candles, period. Okay, man, go with me here. Go somewhere, it doesn't matter what store, and look at candles and how much they are. Now, I'm talking regular candles. These are decorative, which decorative candles are even more pricey than regular candles. So this is an awesome deal for decorative candles.
Don, look at this. You got 3 decorative candles. Christmas is less than 80 days away. That's 3 different gifts.
That's true. I didn't, I did not think of that. I didn't think of that at all, but that is very true. Yeah. You could nail 3 people and get them done and closed out. Yeah, you definitely could. I mean, they're really gorgeous. And you guys know, I certainly wouldn't sell these at a normal price. I knew I was getting a steal of a deal to be able to sell them to you for that price. So that's why I thought, oh yeah, this is a no-brainer. 3 candles, not just 1, but 3 for 15. Really good deal. And if you guys enjoy candles, these would be more to look at. I realize that, but still, they're beautiful.
Don, I apologize for interrupting you.
No, that's okay.
My youngest soldier in combat. Sorry. My youngest soldier in combat boots just came into chat. That's Ruth's daddy, y'all. That's Ruth's daddy.
It's nice to see you, Sean. I hope everything is going well. And your cute little boy. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. That was my 3.
All right. I'm coming up, y'all. Thank you, Don. And just so you know, y'all, I might have to claim those in the back room at the end of the show. I'm thinking about it because that's 3 gifts.
I thought, man, candles, these are decorative ones. You can't, they're expensive.
So, Kraken Marriott, are you present, girl? I've got some angel stuff, not a whole lot because most of my angel stuff I've got put up, but we grabbed a few things we've been showing and a couple of things we have, well, at least one thing I haven't showed. I'm going to start with D12. Let me count so I can tell you how many I've got. 1, 2, 3. Well, those aren't. You know what? Just a second. Because she asked for angels and I only got 4.
Kraken Mary
Well,
is here.
Mr. Drop it to $6 for the lot. So D12 is going to be $6, not 10. These are ornaments. And let me just check the bags before I show them because some of them are marked. Okay, 2 of them are marked, 1 or 2 are not. So these are ornaments, and I'm going to assume that they're pewter, but they are metal. So $6 for all 4. Kraken Mary gets first dibs, y'all, because she asked. The 2 I'm going to show are marked Gloria Duncan Inc. Made in USA. This one is 2014. And it says, when I am with you, you are safe. I am always with you. Now, the glitter blue, that is blue glitter enamel. So that's your front. And this is your back. And there in that square is the maker's mark. I love this one. Yeah, when I'm showing it this way, it's mirroring backwards so I can read it. That's cool. I just love that you can read it through there. The second one, marked with the same maker, is a 2011. And it says, trust in the Lord. That's on the ribbon between the horn and the little jewel. I'm going to say that's blue plastic. And that's like a gold silver on the wings, and it's enameled as well. And in that square is the maker.
And Kraken Mary's in for 6.
You got it, girl. I'm going to show the rest. This one is not marked, but it is enameled. If it is marked, I just didn't find it. And it says, always in our hearts. And it has where you can put your own photo in it. So it's gold enamel for the wings. I know it's sold, but I want to show her what she's getting. And yes, ma'am, that was for the lot. So back here is where you put the photo in. Okay. And then we're going to call this a creepy angel. But I think she's different. So she's got a place. So this one is still marked. The sticker, I don't know if it's marked on the metal, but the sticker, and I almost cap it, but it is what it is. I wanted to go. It says Christmas Shop, Williamsburg, Virginia. Now, y'all, if you were here earlier and you heard about me flying out to Virginia, that is right next to the battlefield out there by Fort Lee. So,
Or whatever it's called now.
no, it went back to Fort Lee.
Did it?
Yes, and we're not going to debate that on.
No, I just didn't know if they
Yes,
changed it back or not.
yes, they did. So you get all 4 of those. Kraken Mary, I'm not done with you. I want to make sure that's what you wanted. Now I'm going to show you something because I have not finished packing your order that's going to ship this week. So I want to show you what you're getting. That's an angel. I'm not going to show you everything because, well, it wouldn't be a surprise then. I rescued this angel in Oklahoma, my last trip. She's a corn husk angel. She's kind of tethered a little bit, but I know she'll have a safe home with you. And she's going to come to you as well. I'm going to put her back here because I want to put her in something before. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
So
yes, and that's correct, TRM.
So Sean says he sees Mima definitely invested now. LOL.
Hey, Rue. Hey, baby. Mima loves you, babe. All right, y'all. I've got new in the bag. I did pull them out earlier, so we're going to show them. Oh, crack and Mary, my mama passed in 2020, not because of COVID, but because beds weren't available in hospitals unless you were on COVID. So my mama died in a local hospital. Give me a second, because I think my sticker fell off.
I thought it was on the other.
No, it's on the other side. These are brand new bras. So this one, let me make sure I didn't get my stickers wrong. These are brand new, never been worn, y'all. This is a 3X. It's in black. It is 95% rayon, 5% elastique. Elastane. Sorry, elastane. I've been saying elastique instead of elastane. Okay, so your number is M31 and it's $5. Buy it now. And I would say this is kind of the risque bra, meaning you could see through it. I don't mean just right there, but if you know, you know. It is adjustable for the straps, and the backing has metal backings. Wire free. But I love the lace and just the way the design is, y'all. So I'll show that upward as best I can.
It just says it's
It says it's a 3X, but I could measure it if you'd like. Let's just measure it anyway. So, mister, hold it like that. I'm going to measure the whole bra. So hold it there. And we're not going to stretch it. So it's going to be without a stretch. "32 and a half inches. Now that's measuring this end of the bra. So I don't know if that's the correct way to measure it, but it does say it's a 3X. I'm looking at the cup size because the bra I just replaced was a plus size, and I wore it for over a year. So, I mean, obviously not every day without washing it, but. And then my second one is.
Do you think it would fit a 40 double D? I don't like these bras because they don't have a cup size on them.
You know what, correct? I would say the black one is probably a no.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
just looking at the cup size.
I would say the black one is probably a C cup.
Okay, and then we have Patty M for 5. I do have one that is larger. It's a 4X. Same style. So it's just a different color. Let me get.
Is there a different number or is it still the same number?
I thought I had a number on it, but I'm not seeing it now. There it is. M32. So 4X, and I will measure this one as well, really quick, y'all. And then, Mister, would you screenshot Crack and Mary's size that she was requesting?
Yep.
That way, when I am outsourcing for this type of stuff.
She wants to know if it'd take 3 for it.
For this one, absolutely, girl. So I want you to mark Patty Roses for 3 as well.
Got it.
I don't have much into these ladies. So as long as that's all right with both of you, that I do it for 3. And then give me a second so I can look at StreamYard, y'all. I'm just trying not to stretch this because I don't want to get an inaccurate measurement. This one's measuring at 35 inches. So this one is more of a peach beige I don't today, Jessica, but I will look for sure. Rose got my heart for sure. And I will definitely call and FaceTime him after the show this evening. So let me go up and chat so I can make sure I haven't overstepped anyone. Okay, so had Crack and Mary where she was asking about the cup size. And then had Patty Rose come in for 5. That was for the black one.
Yep.
All right. So I've got a question because Crack and Mary came in and said, will you take 3 for it? Crack and Mary, were you talking about this one? Because Patty came in first claiming the black one, hun.
And that one's probably a little closer to your.
Yeah, this one's
the other
probably
one's closer to a C cup.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember as you know, when you gained your weight and stuff.
Right. I mean, my
What your
hand
cup sizes
fits
look like.
easily in the cup, so. Oh, I need to drop back down into active chat so I can see StreamYard. So, yeah, just confirm. Not a problem. And I don't do wires, Jessica. I don't sell wired bras. Okay, I hear you, Patty Rose. So, Crack and Mary, you let me know what you'd like. And then Patty Rose is going to take second choice. And thank y'all for being here and hanging out. And thank you, Rue, for telling Daddy to turn YouTube on. Was this my third item? I think it was. Mister.
I'm looking.
Okay. Y'all, I really do try to keep cost of goods low. Okay, she's going to take the beige, and Patty Rose will take the black. Thank you both, ladies. All right. We are going to head back over to Indiana, and we're going to see what Dawn's got next, y'all. Thank y'all. Oh, she's looking.
Oh, yeah. We got to look and see, look and see, look and see. All right. So I've got a necklace that is old pawn, is what I believe it is, which means it's very old and Native American made. I don't see any markings, but this is liquid silver. And it is, man, it's beautiful. I love everything about this. So I'm going to start this one out at 40. And we have a choker, kind of a necklace. This is liquid silver, guys. Wait, hold on. I just had 2 necklaces. What am I saying? Yeah, this is liquid silver. I had to look again. I had to take off the old glasses. This is liquid silver. It's got a barrel clasp. And then we go down into the beadwork. Now, these long pieces here, these findings, if you will, are porcupine quills, which normally speaking, the Native Americans, the Navajos, and Native Americans, period, that make jewelry, they're very, when they kill an animal, they use every part of that animal. They use the bones, the antlers, the horns, the quills, whatever. And you see porcupine quills in a lot of their jewelry and also their dress, their gear. This one has a polar bear, and I believe the stone, do I want to say Chrysocolla or azurite? It's Chrysocolla or azurite stone, guys. I almost want to say Chrysocolla. And the little barrel beads, I believe, are the stone as well. And it's beautiful. That is a little polar bear. And like I said, this would be old pawn. It is not marked. And that leads me to believe definitely Native American made, beautiful liquid silver. Shawnee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Lena.
Very, very just. I love Native American jewelry. I love Navajo jewelry, any of it. Any jewelry like that, they just do a fabulous job. And like I said, they use every part of the animal. Nothing goes to waste. They use their fur, everything. And so, yes, these are porcupine quills, which is a standard component in their jewelry making. And like I said, also their dress that they wear and headdresses and all that stuff. So if anybody wants that one, let me know.
So one thing I love about Native folks is when they harvest, they do their best to use the entire animal.
They really do. And hey, I mean, that's the right way to do it. They totally respect animals.
Absolutely.
They're a culture that respects animals probably a lot more than other cultures. So yeah. They respect Mother Earth. They respect the animals that walk amongst us and all of that. Now, this next one, I believe this is a stainless steel chain. And I have a natural stone pendant on this. We're going to start this one out, guys, at $15. This is Snowflake Obsidian. So you see the little gray splotches on the stone. That's to represent snowflakes. Although they're gray, obsidian is naturally black. And there's other colors of obsidian, but your standard obsidian is black. Snowflake obsidian, of course, has the little snowflakes, but it's gray. And so that's natural stone. I believe this is stainless steel, but here's what I want to say. I cannot verify that, but if I recall when I sourced this, that's what it was. Now, I could be wrong. It could just be silver tone, so I don't want to, talk out of turn, so to speak. But
yeah, it does.
At the very least, it's silver tone. But I almost want to say that if I remember right, this was stainless, which would mean if it is a stainless chain, it's not going to rust on you. Sterling can, you can get, patina and you constantly have to clean it. Whereas sterling, one good thing about it, you don't have to do a whole lot of cleaning. You still have to clean it due to your body oils and different thing like that. But, it's not going to rust on you.
Don, Lena says that almost looks like a black strawberry. Cute. And I have to agree. When I look at it.
It does.
It looks like a strawberry.
It really does. I'm going to show you the other side. This has a little bit more snowflakes on it. But it's a very beautiful stone. This is one that I would break out, me personally, in the winter and fall time because, that's where you want to wear darker colors, period. And people tend to wear a lot of black in the winter and fall. So there's that. And then my next one is, this is a plate. It's mass produced, but I love this one. And I'm going to start this one out at $12. This was mass produced. The artist is Barbara Lloyd. And it's got the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. I think a lot of us know that prayer. So the berries that go around here, like in a wreath formation, that's hand painted, I believe. Well, it's painted, whether it's by machine or It looks to be hand painted. So I will do the measurement. This is, once again, a decorative piece. This is not one you would want to serve, food on. This would be, if you have an easel to prop it up on an easel, something like that. I would say 13 and an 1/8 inch across. So it's a good size plate. It's a pretty good size plate. And you could even attach a couple brackets and hang it up on the wall. I think I was at a house, well, it's been quite some time ago, where they had this on a wall. And so you would have to put up the brackets, but that could easily be done and very inexpensive. So if you don't have an easel and you didn't want to lay it flat, you could do it that way. All right. That was number 3 for me.
Hey, Don, go ahead and show another. I've got a loud train coming through.
Okay. All right. Well, let's put this to the side. And I'm going to get my little box here. I am going to do, I'm going to do this box. Oh, my computer went nuts there for a minute. This, to me, I thought it really looks like a Vera Bradley type of ornate fabric box. I don't think it is, because I would think they would have Vera Bradley somewhere, unless it was on a sticker and somebody removed the sticker. I don't know. But here's what I want to say, and I will measure this one. So this will be buy it now for $7, or if you want me to put a jewelry lot, and put one in here, then it will be $20. So buy it now for $7, with just as is the box, or $20 with jewelry. And it's fabric all over. I don't know if it's Vera Bradley, but like I said, I would think it'd be marked somewhere. But then again, if it was a sticker, it's no longer there. 6 3/4 by 4.
That's a good size box there, y'all.
Oh, it is. Look how deep that is. Now that's going to hold quite a bit of jewelry. I can tell you that. But you'll get $20 worth of jewelry. Okay. And what I love about this box, the reason why I'm bringing it up, is look at the fall colors. This would be great just to decorate with, even.
Oh,
or,
absolutely.
A stash box, whatever you want it to be. But you could have this sitting out to decorate during this time of year, because,
Right. So,
Another
Dawn,
thing-
I've got to ask you.
Yeah.
I've gotten a variety of jewelry from you. So what type of jewelry? Would it be like a mixed match of like bracelets, earrings, necklaces, or somewhere in between?
It would be mixed. And I say that because I'm lower on some things than the others. So
Right.
it would definitely be mixed. I'm glad you asked that, in case somebody wanted to know. There would be bracelets, necklaces, earrings, what have you, but it would definitely be a mixed bag, so to speak. Really, depending on what room you have this in, you could store all kinds of things in here. If it was, let's say, in the living room, you could store, your little remotes to, like, your fans, your air conditioners, your little remotes to this, that, or the other, your Blu-ray, depending on how big they are. If it was in your kitchen, you could store tea bags in here or something like that. If it was in your bathroom, You could store like little scrunchies or hair ties in here. I mean, so you could use it as a storage box, easy. But I wanted to show that today because it was something I got recently. So there
It's a
you
cool
go.
box.
Yeah.
Alrighty, y'all. We can come back over to Kansas. Yes, y'all, we do have trains throughout. I can't discuss all that. I'm a military mom. But sometimes we ride the train too. And
That
it
one, before he
definitely.
even got here, the whole house was shaking, so he was real heavy.
Yes, he was very happy. Alrighty, y'all. I've got a couple tops. Let me check because I think I only put a number on one and do it for choice, but that was yesterday and I've slept since then.
They haven't yet, Sean, but they will.
So they have not yet, Sean, but they are going to be going. If they've got a package, they're going to go this week. If not, it'll be something next week.
I've got to pull notebooks out and go find
Yeah, we've got to pull notebooks. Sean, several months ago when he came up, we were still selling in the other part of the house. He had some, so that would have been me, because I think, yeah, it would have been me, because it was Logan's. One of our bonus children passed away 5 years ago, and Sean came up and he had these, how do you, semicolon pins that you can wear, put on anything.
February.
Okay, it was February. Thank you. So that would have been, yeah, it was the 5th anniversary. Thank you, Sean, for putting that in. A lot has happened this year, so anyway, let me get a number. It's going to be M39, and we're going to do these for $4. Buy it now for choice. So M39, $4 choice. These are Minnie Mouse shirts. They are women's sizes. One's an XXL. And so I'm going to show that one first. Let's see. If you need pit to pit, I can do that. You know what? Mister. He took a break. You know what? I'm going to pass on this because I remember yesterday someone coming in for something mini. So I'm going to just pass on the mini for now. If I ever have a second thought of, then I just move on. So Mr. will be back in here in a minute, y'all. We're going to show something else.
Okay.
I need you to check the notebook for yesterday and make sure that these weren't claimed. Because someone wanted mini and it was yesterday or the day before. So I just want to confirm it before I show it. That might be why this sticker isn't on there. All right, S5 is $4. Buy it now. And what is it? It is Onyx Bathhouse, Beach Vacay, Foaming Bath Scrub, Daiquiri, and coconut. Daiquiri with coconut oil.
You said that was S4?
Yes. No, S5 for $4.
I'm dyslexic. I'm telling you guys.
I know, and you're throwing my dyslexia. These are 14 ounces. I have one available right now. I can source some more, so if anyone's interested, just know. I can source them, but I don't have room for a bunch of stock. So, and teal purple, that's what it pulls out to be. So
it is not in the notebook, but I do remember what you're saying, and I know who it was. So if we see her, then we will bring them up and ask.
Right.
So I'm going to set them over there.
No, you're good.
So they don't end up back on the...
All right, so that was actually my first item was the
the scrub.
The scrub. All right, M8 is to buy it now of $2. The only condition issue, yes, it's red and yellow. It does not glow. The reason for the $2 is the paint loss. When I pull it back, you can see the paint loss. Now, it's not overly severe. There's still a lot of red in there, However, it's taking up space. It's been here too long, so we're just marking it down. I will get a measurement on it. I did not find a mark on it, but y'all, if you ever Google lens items and it comes up a maker, a famous maker or whatever,
Especially with glass.
especially glass and your old vintage jewelry, you need to look about the time frame it was made. If it involved us being in any theater across the world, it usually wasn't stamped. It usually had a sticker, and those stickers didn't last. So from handle to handle, this is 9 inches. Seven and a half inches. Yeah, 7.5 inches for the diameter. So 9 here and 7.5 here. And the base is 3 3/4. And then a depthness, oh goodness. I have rulers, y'all. I've got rulers I bought and I can't find because guess what? Stuff didn't take care of them. So we're going to eyeball this. We're going to say 1 inch and maybe 1/4. So that is M8 for $2.
That is pretty.
Was that 2 or was that 3? Mister,
That was 2. I was looking.
you're fine.
Yeah.
It is pretty and it's still a very useful piece. So, alrighty, y'all. R1 is $3 right now. I know they used to be known as jewelry caskets. So R1, it's silver tone, $3, and that's a really incredible rose. And let me get a measurement on it. I need to get it on right. Let's see. You think it's the same shape, but if you put it on one way, it won't seed right. So, all right. Measuring tape. 4 inches. Actually, it's closer to 3 1/4. No, 3 3/4. Sorry about that. That's in length. Front to back is going to be 2 3/4. And an overall height of 2 inches. With the rose, you're going to need about 3 inches of clearance. It's just short of 3 inches tall with the rose. All right. See you later, Sean. Thank you, bud.
See ya.
Bye, Sean.
And if there's no interest, y'all, that's fine. That is my 3. We're going to head back to Indiana and see what Don's got next.
All right, guys. I'm going to start out with some costume earrings. These are fabulous. I mean, they really are. Normally, I mean, my earrings are really cheap. These are a little bit more than I normally would start them out. I'm starting them out at $5, which is still really reasonable for earrings. These were a bit pricier, but boy, are they drop dead gorgeous. If you're like me and you like bling, man, these are the way to go. Oh, yeah. That is ice cold. I'm going to say glass. I'm not going to say stone. If anybody buys this, I mean, if it winds up being stone, congratulations, because they're huge. But I'm just going to say it's made out of glass, but look at all the blingage. These are micro crystals. Micro crystals right up there at the tippity top and all the way around these gorgeous things. Hey, if you are going out on the town, if you're going out, you know, on a nice dinner date with the hupster, if you're doing something fun, but you got to dress up, man, these are the way to go. Okay. Oh man,
Those are
Just
gorgeous.
love them. If you like bling like I do, and bling is your style, that is starting out at $5. It's still cheap, but it's a little bit more than I normally price earrings. But I paid a little bit more for them, but it's worth it. I mean, it just is, as far as I'm concerned. So if that's your taste, there you go. Next. Oh, this is so cute. This is a brand new set of super soft Christmas towels, and I mean, it's cute. We're going to start out this set at 16. Guys, these are thick and soft. I mean, soft. And they've got the cute little stitched penguins on there. So you get 2 of these fingertip towels, and then you get a bath towel. This would make a nice Christmas gift to somebody. Brand spanking new, still on the tag holder there. Never been used. Oh, are they soft? That plush, like fleece material. So cute.
They look thick too. That's
Yeah, they're
quality.
thick and they're soft, and you will not be disappointed. They are, I would say, an off-white. They're not a true bright white. I would say they're off-white just by a hair. But, oh, are they nice. Nice. The penguins, so cute. If you're into penguins at all, there you go. And then I've got a set of glass jars. They're canister, so it's like a canister set. But they didn't really originally come together. I got them separately, but I made them into a set, if you will. Okay. And I'm going to start out this set, guys. Let's just start this out at $14. And you are getting 2 glass jars. They are both this green glass, which is why I put them together. Number one, they both are green glass. And number 2, they both have the cork lids. Okay. So this is the short one. As you can see, it is green glass. And like I said, it does have the cork lid. Very, very nice. And I will measure them. Just give me 1 second, guys. And then I have the tall, skinny one. This would be perfect for spaghetti noodles. This one has, some design on it. Almost like a starburst design, if you will. I know it's hard to make out. There's a closer image of it. And no, that's where the sticker was. It's sticker residue. But once again, cork top, really nice glass jars. You could store whatever you wanted to in them, but I'm selling them together, okay, as a set. So if you have a room that has the color green in it, I know a lot of people on YouTube, I hear customers all the time that say green is their favorite color. And I don't know if this is the right kind of green that you like, because, you might like a certain color of green. But this is a beautiful set, honestly, and it would come in handy for different storage needs. So I do have that. And then I have a Winter Angel, and I love this figurine. It just makes me happy. It's so beautiful. I get a lot of different angel figurines and little statues and little carvings and little this and that. And this one, honestly, is one of my favorite ones that I personally got a hold of. I'm going to start it out at 12. She is very beautiful, and she is holding a dove. She's a brunette, long hair, and
Oh.
inside her skirt, her dress, is a Thomas Kincaid picture. It's got the house, the big, gorgeous house. You have the winter scene where there's snow. You've got a child pulling up the little sled. You've got the couple, they're holding their baby, horse and buggy. They're waving hi, hi to the family. Um, that is the dog right here. There's the steps going up to this gorgeous house. I mean, you don't see angels done this way normally. Now, it says made in China on the bottom, and I don't know. Usually they would put Thomas Kincaid if he had anything to do with the design. Since there is nothing that says Thomas Kincaid, I'm not going to say that this is truly a Thomas Kincaid style and scene, but it's a style like his, if you will. Okay.
Mhm.
If nothing else. Now it may be the real Thomas Kincaid made this, but I cannot verify that. Okay. But this is beautiful. Well, I said angel. I don't see wings. I guess she just looked like an angel to me. So I'm even going to take that back. There's no wings at all to her.
Well, maybe she lost them.
I think, you know what? I think she was supposed to be an angel.
Yep, that right there.
there.
That's where her wings were.
Yeah, that's where her wings were. So she was supposed to be an angel, but her wings got clipped. But nonetheless, I just love the design of this one. It's so different. I've never seen anything like it. So I apologize. There is no wings, but yeah, that leads me to believe that's right where they were supposed to connect, doggone it. But oh well, she is very lovely, and I just love that scenery. And if you find her lovely, that one is for sale. And I believe that was my 3, correct?
Was that 3, mister?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just watching. Alrighty, yo. This is the next rounds are final round. Sorry, y'all. My ears bothering me. So it's just it is what it is. Alrighty, let's. And then Don, on the final round, I would like you to do a boulder dash. I don't know if you've seen it in chat earlier.
Oh
So,
yes, I did. Okay.
yeah,
We'll do one.
yeah. Just finish out with the boulder dash because I think it's a good way to go out.
Okay.
And then Kraken Mary says, "I like broken
No,
wing."
that was Kathy.
Sorry, Kathy. My vision's impaired now too. I like broken winged angels. Always thinking when a bell rings, they will get their wings. Absolutely, and there's a market for angels with their broken wings. So I do try to snag them up. All right, M33 is $5. Buy it now. This is for a 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle, and it's the panda. This is a Chinese panda. Can you pronounce that?
Panda
Shing.
Sichuan, China.
So now this one, let me see. I think it's got some info. It does. All right. It is I got to put it to light, 28 inches, 28.75. So that's 3/4 by 19.125. Let's see if it's got a copyright. Copyright 2005, y'all. That is vintage. How incredible. I did not, back in the early 2000s, I did not think that the 2000s would be vintage by now. Thanks for hanging out, Amy. Have a good evening, hon. Okay. My second item is going to be R2 for $3. R2 for $3. Why? Because it's only a 300 piece jigsaw, but I love this one. It's Dream Big is what it says. And we'll just show it and I'll see if I can read the back at the same time. So there's the kitty. And here's a pond, or not a pond, a puddle. And then the reflection is the tiger.
See, that one's getting about the number of pieces that I would attempt. 1,000
Right.
piece would take me all winter.
Yeah, but then you want to Mod Podge them, so I won't
Yeah.
let you have my puzzles because I don't want them Mod Podged.
Go through all the work putting them together. You gotta.
This one is 18 inches by 18 inches. It says 14 plus for years. And I'm looking for copyright. I don't see one. I'm sure, I mean, I see a copyright, but it's for the maker. Don't have a copyright year.
You're welcome, Patty. Patty said she just opened her box from us, and that yarn is amazing.
Oh.
What a deal.
You're welcome, Patty. Enjoy. I love this one just because it's a statement for everybody, and it's not even, it doesn't matter what language you are. I mean, it just says, you're mightier than you are, or mightier than you see yourself to be. Was that 2 or was that 3?
That was 2.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna.
Patty's in for that one.
You got it, Patty. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you.
I lost mine.
How'd you? I'm not even gonna
It
ask.
went down in the.
I'm not even gonna ask.
in the
Here,
hole.
use the Sharpie. Thank you so much, Patty. All right, y'all. I'm gonna show this again. This is AR-36. It is a 12-inch cast iron skillet by Lodge, USA made. It's a $12 start bid. It will need seasoned. It's not rust. It's just where the season flaked off. So I'm going to show it the best I can. It is cast iron, so it does have weight. It's 12 inches. And let's see, the Lodge mark is right there.
And Patty's in for 12 on that one.
You got that, girl. Just so you know, if this ships with anything, it'll be a box inside a box, so this isn't a projectile.
Yeah.
Only because I only say that because we're going into peak season, and I mean they were already starting to damage boxes before then. And y'all, I'm not throwing stones at the carriers. It happens with both of them. Thank you, Patty. Well, I said that was a start bid, but
Yeah.
I can't hold it no more. So if anyone else is interested, come in now because Mister's counting down. I do start bids for anyone I'm selling for. That one is for here. So I thank y'all very much. In the last 10 days, give or take, y'all, everybody that has been purchasing from us in the AR ones, we were able to send $156. That went, the first 40 went for a doctor's visit, and the rest has gone for,
Groceries
groceries and general needs. So thank y'all. appreciate that. That was my 3. We're going to head back over to Dawn, and she's going to close us out.
All
You're
right,
up, girl.
guys. I've got a choice of some fabulous rusty old tin items. We're going to start out the choice, each piece starting at $10 each piece. I have a total of three to show. 2 of them are old rusty trays. 1 of them is an old rusty tin. Let's do it. Let's start with the tin. Oh, guys. I picked this one up just for the beauty. I mean, look again at that top. Oh, my gosh. Now, this is a rusty old tin. So you're going to see a little bit of rust in there. But as you can see, it's not bad. The bottom's a little bit worse for wear. Now, this came all the way from England, guys. This is designed by Daher. Daher. Daher, however you pronounce that. And I had another item by that same company out of England. I can't remember what it was, and it was fairly recent. I don't know if it was another tin. I know I did sell a tin before, but oh, guys, this is pretty. It just is. It's fabulous. I love it. It looks like a turquoise. It kind of looks like almost like a print of the actual stone. And these almost look like pearls. I mean, I just love, it's the lid I love the most. Okay? This one is measuring across at 8 1/8 inch. Okay? That's your first choice, but we're not done. I have 2 of these American Homestead trays. Now, these are seasonal trays. They are old, rusty trays. And they are by Currier and Ives. So, you know, they're old. Okay? Now, this one is the spring-themed tray. Okay? So, you see the sheep. You see the lake house, it looks like. There's a little gazebo with a woman there. You see the trees, the lake. There's a woman holding a pail. She was going to the well to get some water. Okay? And I mean, it's a beautiful scene. It says the American Homestead Spring by Currier and Ives, 1868. Okay? It is rusty. I mean, it's old. Okay? Now, I do have the autumn one as well. Now, you look at how fabulous this is. We have the house with the picket fence. We have the pumpkins going on here. We have the mom with her 3 little kids. It looks like they're apple picking. There's her 3 little kids, little girl, 2 little boys. I mean, how stinking cute is that? Like I said, they are old and rusty, but so worth it. Autumn, this one's Currier and Ives, 1868. Now, I had the winter and the summer, and I sold them. Okay? I was selling them separate, in case you only wanted one season versus the other. So I do have the spring and I have the autumn. Okay? I sold the other 2 seasons. And then I have the England Daher tin.
That's gorgeous. I'm just saying.
So these are your choices. It's for each piece, guys. This is not for all 3, okay? So it's by choice. Like I said, I did sell the other 2 seasons. Just to let everybody know if you're wondering, hey, what happened to that one? That's what happened. This next one is going to be a buy it now for $12, guys. This is the old Beetlejuice palette. These are highlighters. Oh man, are they stunning? If you guys are makeup heads like I am, man, you got to get you some of this. I tell you time and time again, if you do not wear highlighter for what it was intended, which is your cheeks, the tops of the outline of your head, down on the bow of your lips, just to look sun-kissed, use them for eyeshadows. I use highlighters for eyeshadows more than I ever do highlighters. Now, I like a good highlighter too, so I would definitely use these as, I'd use them for both. I'm just saying. So you've got the bronze, you've got the rose, and you got the gold. And oh man, this is awesome. Once you're done with the pans of makeup, you can save this. This is a Beetlejuice it's a handbook for the recently deceased palette. Okay? Pretty darn. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And you know, Beetlejuice is a big hit no matter what it is.
Yes.
Then they had to put a line of makeup. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand it, but they did. This next book, you guys know I have been getting awesome, awesome books. Everything's from poems to books about American espionage on the high seas with the submarines and all that, to just autobiographies and all kinds of awesome books. I had, coffee table books. As of recently, Van Gogh hit all of his works and the inspiration for them. Well, I've got another one. I showed this some time ago. I'm going to show it again. I just love finding books that are so awesome. And this comes in its original book. This is called The Treasure Chest. I have to start this out, guys, at 16. Do not throw tomatoes. These kind of books are really treasure pieces. I know it's in the title, and I'm not trying to be funny, but truly they are. When you find old books like this, you want to hang on to them. I call them great coffee table books. Now, still has the This Belongs To. You can fill that in if you're gifting it. The Treasure Chest, a heritage album containing 1,064 familiar and inspirational quotations, poems, sentiments, and prayers from great minds of 2,500 years. Okay? Now, this is a hardback, very thick, collectible book. Why would you not like a book like this? All kinds of quotes, poems, all kinds of things from great, great people. Like Sidney Lovett, Abraham Feinberg, William Ellery Channing. I'm just listing a few, guys. E.M. Forster, Harry Emerson Fosdick, Burnett H. Streeter, Louis Ginsburg. Some of them I can't pronounce, apparently. Spencer Michael Free, Pope Leo VIII. I mean, all kinds of people in this book. So each chapter, if you will, has a title. This one is Home. So every poem and quotation has to do with home. Such as this one is by Frank Crane. Your house is your fortress in a wearing world where a woman's hand buckles on your armor in the morning and soothes your fatigue and wounds at night. Oh, you can tell this is an old school book, but I love it. I love it. I love it. So you're going to get all kinds of, there's one called Joy. So everything in this section has to do with joy. I'll read one real quick. This one is a prayer by Margaret Bailey. God, give me sympathy and sense and help me keep my courage high. God, give me calm and confidence, and please, a twinkle in my eye. I love that. But all kinds of things, even prayers, are in this book. You have the original box cover to it. It is a hardback book. And this would be a great gift to give somebody, maybe somebody who's had a hard year. Think ahead to Christmas and they've had a hard year. They've had a lot of knockdowns, a lot of drama, a lot of things going on in their life, hardships or whatnot, and they need some encouragement. This would be a great book for that. Because, some of you are probably like, yeah, what would I do with that kind of book? Some people, just sitting and reading a book like this would really find some comfort in these struggles that they're having. Maybe.
Absolutely.
I mean, like I said, it's in its original box. It is just, I think this, like I said, I call it a coffee table book. Guys, I do grab coffee table books all the time to sell because I personally appreciate them. When you have company come over and, hey, I'm going to be another half an hour painting my face. You can sit out in the living room and peruse through the books on the coffee table. Hey, it'll give them something to do.
Absolutely.
All right. We are going to do another pocket pleaser. This is also courtesy of Steph. And I did fill up at least most of them. I might have missed one or two at the tippity top. Not sure. But I'll tell you if there's nothing in there and you can pick again. I'm going to fill them up after the show. I will tell you that. I was slipping a little bit, guys, but I was sick. You guys know. I barely had time to even breathe. Okay, I was in the bathroom.
Girl, you act like food poisoning don't take the rest of us down. It takes a couple of days to start really feeling.
100%.
I woke up today and it's weird because I had food poisoning one other time and that I had to go to the hospital. I had some other issues going on. I don't want to gross anybody out.
Right.
I had some major issues with the other time. And I did have that fear in the back of my mind that, oh golly, this is going to be bad because I really health-wise cannot afford to go under and go to the hospital like I did the last bout of it. But I did not, compared to the last time, this was actually a walk in the park. I mean, it truly wasn't a walk in the park, obviously, but compared to the last bout I had, which was years ago when I was at the apartment, that was a bad one. It was not a good time. So when I woke up this morning, oh my gosh, I felt 100% better. The fever was gone. I just felt like, oh my gosh, I'm back to myself. And I'm like, oh, I'm going live. We're going live tonight. Okay, guys, get ready for this one. This is a wing dinger. Give me one answer, okay, to this one. Please give me the name of a type of dance. Go, go, go. Give me the name of a type of dance and go.
Everybody can play. It don't matter if you're active in chat.
Yep, everybody can play. And these giveaways do not come from YouTube. They are from myself, myself, and I. 3 people, all in one body. Yeah, Bob got a little bit nervous because he's not used to seeing me. Even when I'm sick, I still do a live. Like I said, Sunday's live, I was nauseous that entire auction. I had these knots in my belly and I was wrenching. You couldn't tell because I just went through the auction. But after the auction, I stepped outside and boom.
You just have to throw an answer in, and she's asking for what?
A name of
a
dance.
type of dance. Yep, just put your answer in 710. Type of dance, just one answer. And there's lots of types of dances.
And y'all, we are going to raid a channel after we close out. Why? Because we can.
Sure, we can. Well, look at that. I need to charge my phone. I'm about out of juice.
Yeah, I had to put mine on the charger too. And the crazy thing is the charger was right here.
I got my charger right. I have one of these long corded chargers. I have to have one at my desk. If I don't, this is what happens. Okay. No other answers? Yeah, just one guess. Yep, just one guess.
Well, it really looks like it's just between two because Mister throws in an answer, y'all, just to participate.
Yeah, the numbers went down, so that's why there's not very many, but that's okay. We can put stop in the chat. Oh, guys, you guys ready for this one? It's cute. It's cute. I have to say it's cute. Here we go. In Rio de Janeiro, which is where I'd like to go. Why am I not there? I mean, come on. While in a tunnel, you are not permitted to dance the samba. No. Don't you do it. Rio de Janeiro, I understand why this is a law. Heck, if you go there, guess what you're going to be doing your whole entire vacation? Yeah, you're going to be dancing. And that's where I should be. Oh, my gosh. I could probably lose, 10 pounds if I went to that country because I'm going to be dancing right along with everybody, even in a tunnel. Hey, you know what? Should I test those waters? Should I really test it? Maybe I should. I don't know. But did anybody say samba?
Nope.
No. So we go to number.
Well, you guys know how this works, don't you? We have one other way to do it. You know what? I'm just going to put it like this. Okay, guys, please give me a number between the numbers 1 through 30. 1 through 30, one number and one number only. Okay. I do have my answer. It is on a yellow piece of paper. Everybody plays. So this is how I do it for those of you that don't know how I do this. If you do not guess my number spot on, I will take the next closest number that comes just after my original number. And then if nobody guesses my number spot on and my number is the absolute highest number that there is and everybody else's is below my number, then I take the next closest number that comes just before my number. So somebody definitely wins. Okay, somebody definitely wins. But who is that somebody? Who is it? All right, let's put stop in the old chat. Let's see what we've got. All right. Tonight's winning number is 24. 24, you are my winner.
So no one came in on your number. No one's above your number. So it is 710. And I do have their information.
Good, because I don't have their information. So, yep, I'll need. So 710, what you get to do is pick out a pocket pleaser. They are numbered 1 through 33. And inside every pocket is a piece or pieces of jewelry. So what number would you like to claim? And this is courtesy of Steph and Mr. Steph over there.
And just like Don said, YouTube is not part of our giveaways. So
they are not. They wish they could be part of these giveaways because they're good. But too bad, YouTube.
Number 19.
Number 19.
All right. So I have this cool looking necklace here. Is this one marked? It is not marked. But this has some teal green art glass beads to this necklace. It's got these carvings in the metal findings. And oh, yes, it is marked. I thought it was marked. I was like, where's the marking? Oh, yeah, this is Premier Design.
Whoop. So that should be vintage.
It has the PD and it has their little crest. So that is Premier Design. I thought it was. I
Later,
was like,
Jessica.
So
That's
let me
awesome.
get a bag. Premier Design. That is a necklace from them. Like I said, guys, you could get some really good stuff in these pockets. A lot of people think, oh, $3, it's got to be cheapo crap.
No, I've seen some really amazing
She
pocket
had,
pleasers.
Swarovski crystal come up that one time.
Yes. I've
Sterling.
had Swarovski crystal twice. I've had sterling twice. Now, those were by accident. I have had Monet. I've had Trifari. I've had a lot of big labels up there. But yeah, it's not crap. And I know some people, think that it's got to be, but that's where you'd be wrong. Okay, so
I've also seen her add stuff to those pocket pleasers, y'all.
oh yeah, like sometimes when people win, I'll say, "Hey, something's on my desk. I need to get it off of here. Here you go." And that happens all the time when I'm in a zone. It hasn't happened in a minute, but when I'm in a zone and I want to clear off my desk, it happens. So I want to thank you. That was it for me. I do want to remind. Can I place a reminder, Steph, about something?
Yes, you go ahead.
Okay, and I'm not trying to interrupt there, but I do want to mention, I did not get to mention this before, but I do want to tonight. I did not talk about my banana breads. I do still have some banana breads for sale. They're already in the freezer. If you would like a custom made bread, I have several flavors to choose from. It's out of control right about now, guys, honestly, because I have so many flavors and I still want to add some more. I know it's wild, but I love making them. It's fun for me, like therapy, really. So if you want a banana bread, I will tell you some things about it. Number one, the price points. If you want a regular size banana bread, they start at $8 and they go to $12 depending on what flavor or flavors that you are trying to buy. If it's just the plain banana bread, obviously it starts out at $8. Now, if you add a nut, if you add a chocolate chip, if you add one berry or one other ingredient like pineapple even, those are going to be $9 each. I do have Splenda versions of my banana bread. Now, those are a little bit more due to the fact, you guys know, Splenda is more expensive than regular sugar. It's not cheap. And, so I have to charge a little bit more for the Splenda line of breads. But I do have that available if you're watching your sugar intake. Okay. Also, I have some specialty, what I call specialty flavored banana breads. Here's the list. I have one that's called Banana Split. It has bananas, chocolate chips for the chocolate. It has the crushed pineapple and the maraschino cherries. And it is one of those ones that's a fan favorite with a lot of people. That is one of them. I have a caramel apple banana bread. Yes, you heard right. It is made with apple pie filling and caramel bits. And I tell you what, you just want to move right into that banana bread. It's so good. I also, one of the newest flavors I have is a pumpkin cheesecake banana bread. That also has been a fan favorite. I think I've completely sold out of those and my apple pie, so I'll have to make fresh again, which I always do. These are fresh breads, and then they go immediately into the freezer, okay, until the day I ship. Now, I want to bring up a point, and Stephanie brought up, and I'm glad, she opened a box for me, and the box was there for quite some time without it being unboxed, and she had one of my banana breads. I do want to bring up a point because I'm actually glad she opened it too. I did. This is something I have mentioned a couple times, but I think I need to mention it every time when I go to sell these breads. Is if you're expecting bread from me, open up your box as soon as you can and get it right into the freezer. Now, I say that because these banana breads are not made like your normal banana breads, in the fact that they're 10 times more moist and they are not made the same. Instead of oil and all those other types of ingredients, these are made with shortening. So it is a lot more dense, it is heavier, thicker, and a piece that would normally you could eat in one setting and gobble it down in 2 seconds, it may take you a little bit longer because they are more dense. That means, but there's more moisture in my breads. I use more banana, which brings more moisture. Like I said, the shortening helps with the moisture thing as well. Also, I use berries and fruit and different things at times, and ingredients that help ramp up the moisture aspect. So these breads, I'm telling you, probably within 5 days, they're going to mold if you leave them out. Every time you get a piece, put it back in the freezer to fridge, depending. Now, if you're like the Groves or me or Bob, we eat it in like 2 days or whatever it is. Sometimes, I mean, we can, even though we make it all the time, we still have our fair share of banana bread here. Most likely, if you ever come to visit me, I'm going to have banana bread on staff. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen. So we can just stick it in the fridge and we're fine because it's going to get ate. It's going to get ate pretty quickly. But if you are a person, maybe you live alone and you're the only person eating it, cut it in half and put the other half in the fridge, put the rest of it in the freezer, maybe for down the road. But I would strongly encourage you to keep it cold. That way it won't go bad on you. But it's more likely to go bad than a normal banana bread, the normal way that people make them. They last longer. Yes, they do. But mine are made different. And they don't last as long if you leave them out. So I would, especially the pumpkin cheesecake, especially ones with cheesecake fruit, especially those ones. I mean, think of it. There's real banana in there. It's not banana flavoring. There's no banana extract in these. I put more bananas than a recipe normally calls for. So if you're wondering, I tweaked this recipe a lot. I took a recipe and I tweaked it to what it is now. And I've been making it this way for many years. And my family loves it. So I decided to sell it. So far, so good. And give me your feedback. Let me know if you like it. I will say there is another size, not just the regular size, but I do have what's called an extra large size. Now, I just recently changed pans. I was forced to. So the extra large pans, I'm going to tell you now, even the small ones are different. But the small ones are in a square shape instead of a rectangle shape, like a normal loaf pan. But here's the real kicker is the extra large loaf. This pan is actually called an extra large loaf pan. But I make it the same way, same ingredients, same size as my extra large with the other pan that it fit into better. Okay. So when you get the extra large, it's not full like my old extra large pans, if that makes any sense, because these pans were even bigger than my other pans. And so it looks like, oh, you didn't put enough in there. No, I put the same amount. Listen, I have this recipe by heart. I go into the kitchen, I don't need the recipe book. I just write off my brain, and it's the same every time, same ingredients, same measurements. So just so you know, if you get an extra loaf bread now, it's going to look like, oh, it's not filled up. No, it's not going to be totally full because these are bigger pans. And sadly, I really wish I had my old pans back. I'm still in the process of looking for other pans. I'll let you know if they change again. But for right now, just know this going into it, that it is still an extra large loaf. It is not a small loaf, the regular size. Okay. Now those prices start at 16 and go to 22. I will tell you, my specialty loaf breads are going at the maximum price. From here on out, I know they've been different prices at times. Caramel apple, banana split, all these pumpkin cheesecake, they are maximum price. So for regular, they're going to be 12, and for the extra large loaf, they're going to be 22, because I go from 16 to 22 on the extra large loaves. Now, this is just FYI, okay, so that you know exactly what you're buying. And I'm sorry this took so long, but I needed to explain all this. If you've never bought banana bread from me, now you know how I go about doing it and the price point and what you're looking at. I even have Nutella banana breads. I have PB&J banana breads. I've been selling lately Nutella and peanut butter banana breads. That's a new concoction that has recently been added. So, guys, you name it, I probably sell it or I'm going to sell it. So, if you would like a custom made banana bread, I do not make them until the weekend. So they are fresh right before invoicing. So literally, and then we stick them right in the freezer and they stay there until shipping. Okay. So if you would like to purchase any of these banana breads, feel free to tell me which flavor and how many you would like and what size. And that is it. And I'm sorry, Stephanie and Mr. Steph, that I took so long.
Don't apologize, because I did open, as you were coming in, my package that has been here, y'all, in my house for at least 5 days, but I'm better assuming it was probably 6. That was not Dawn's fault. It was mine. Life happened last week. So, Dawn, Mister's going to put it in chat. Could I please order a Splenda pecan extra large?
Okay.
And then, girl, send me a reminder when you send that package. Hey, this is the bread.
Yeah, I will do that.
We were just so busy.
We were so busy with the stuff here in the Flint Hills, and I did ask a couple of times, but sometimes packages
look similar to
others, so it's all right. I should have double checked the other night. In the middle of the night, I woke up and I'm like, that damn bread should be here already. I mean, really, I've never had to wait that long for a package from you. And then, Kansas City.
It came in, I think USPS instead of UPS. Or it came in while we were gone.
Oh, so it made the weekend that Root, that we were down with Root, might have came in. So it may have been here longer, y'all. Either way, I want to tell you, aside from the mold that's there because she does not add a bunch of junk that's going to kill your health, it looks stunning. It really did. There was only a couple mold spots, but, it is what it is. I don't want a bout of food poisoning this week, so I'm going to wait for my fresh loaf of bread next week, y'all.
Yeah, definitely. And I totally understand. And I do realize, I've said it a few times when I mentioned banana breads, but I really should have mentioned this every time. And I will try to make a note because I tend to forget, leave a couple things that are very important like that out of the spiel when I do them, but I'll try to remember to consistently let that be known, because especially people that are new to my breads and don't know. Yeah.
So, Don, where are you going to be next? And can you remind everyone of your process?
Okay. So where I'm going to be next is, okay, you know what? It is hump day. Is it on yours or mine?
It's on my channel this week. You're on with everybody else
Thank
this
God,
week.
guys. I have invoicing brain. I have food poison brain. Basically, my head is poisoned. Okay, I am going to be at Steph's. Thank God she knows where I'm going to be. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern. That is 5 p.m. Central to any Central people. And we're back again tomorrow. Now, I want to remind you guys, this is our new Tuesday auctions. This is my new Tuesday. This is Steph's new Tuesday. We're on together every Tuesday on Steph's channel. So make sure that you write this down, because it is a very new auction that we are having together. And then we're together again on Wednesdays. So 2 back-to-back days. Actually 3, because on Mondays we're together, but also with Giovanni.
Yeah, Monday through Wednesday.
Yeah. Now, on Thursday, I'm with Just Giovanni, who is my other collab, and we collab a lot too. So Thursday night, it is, since it's on Steph's, it's going to be on Giovanni's. That is also at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central over on his channel, and we're going to do an auction. Now, Friday is another fairly new auction. We've been doing a few weeks now. This is a new collab that I put together. I purposely asked these people involved if they would join me on my Friday nights. So I'm no longer solo on my Friday nights, because I couldn't stand it, to be honest. It made my skin crawl. Because I already do Sundays alone. So we don't need to see Dawn alone several times a week. We just don't. Anyway, I get bored of my own self. I just do. So I don't like it. So what I decided to do was call up Steph and Giovanni and Black Widow, who is my latest collab. And they graciously said yes to joining us. That is Friday night, 6 p.m. Now, I will tell you, Black Widow is on vacation this week. She will not be with us this Friday, but next Friday she will be back. So this is my newest collab on Fridays. We've been having just an awesome night. We have gotten it over 50 thumbs up. I know we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Also, I want to bring up my new Sunday auctions. I am doing them a little bit different. Well, actually a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
I am not having a standard auction. I am having what's called Offer Up Sundays. These are my solo Sunday night hustle auctions. I have turned it on its head completely, because everything I sell that's in back stock, and I will let you know, it'll be most of the auction, will be offers only. I will hold up an item and I will say, anybody want to shoot me an offer, basically. And all reasonable offers will be accepted. Now, it's going to be more rare that I say no. I'll just tell you that. I realize I'm taking a loss to an extent, but I don't want to take a complete loss. I've got to recover some of this money back. And this Sunday, these shows are going to be until further notice. They will be strictly offer up shows most of the way through. If I have a few new items, they will not be offers. If I have new clothing or something like that, then it's going to be regular priced, yada, yada. But I'm doing this to, number one, change up my auctions on Sundays. I'm doing this, number two, because Bob and I are saving up to put tires on my beast. I have a big Pathfinder, an old school Pathfinder that I adore. I love the old boxy Pathfinders. I've loved them. I just have. And when Bob found one when we were living in Auburn, he's like, "You're never going to believe this." I'm like, "What?" He said, "I found you a Pathfinder." I said, "What?" He said, "You want to take a ride with me?" I said, yeah. And that was it. That was history. I got my Pathfinder. So happy. It's old, but I don't care. I like it. I don't like the newer styles. I like the old. And this is like buying tires is like buying tires on a truck. They're expensive. They are not, like car tires. You're going to pay through the nose. So I am saving up. My Sundays are being put back in a little piggy bank, so to speak. And I have to buy tires before winter. Now, winter's coming early this year. Already the LG is off the lake, most of it. And usually it doesn't come off till December. So that's our telltale sign that winter's coming very early this year. So I need to get these tires on ASAP because up this way we are going to catch that weather. So on my Sundays, that is my newest show. We will have giveaways. We just have a lot of fun. My first show went off without a hitch. And I can't say thank you enough, guys. I mean, I had a good time. You guys seem to like this style. And so I'm going to continue it every Sunday until further notice. We're going to do offer ups on my back stock and move it out of here. Okay. So that I can get some newer stuff and all that jazz and get some tires. So that is it for me.
All right.
And,
I'm going to come
you guys
up
being
and
here.
yes, thank you. And thank you for being here, Don. And thank you so much for saying yes. I was so excited, y'all, because I knew I needed to come back on Tuesdays, and that was the plan in a wink. I've got it planned out, I think, through February of next year. Sometimes you just got to push it out there in the universe, and the universe will respond. So, yeah, I want to make sure 2026 knew we were coming. With that said, y'all, this is Tuesday, Wednesday, like Dawn said. I will be over on her channel. No, this week, darn it. I'm already working on next week. This week, we will be on my channel. Thursday is outreach for us. So, that's what we got to do right now with the world on fire. So Friday, we will be back over at Dawn's at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. And again, that's Dawn, me, Giovanni, Mr. Black Widow. She will be on vacay this week. And then Saturday, I have another off day. Y'all, they're not really off, but hey, it's where I can get things done. And then Sunday, I rinse and repeat over on the Black Widow's channel. She did inform me on Sunday. She will be live on Sunday, so I will be there unless something comes up that's out of all of our control. I don't see that happening, but just saying. Let's see. Invoicing will be after Dawn's sale on Friday. Everything is due on Saturday unless we have a pre-arrangement prior to that. If life happens and I end up having to cancel your invoice for no communication, y'all, I don't just instantly think, they didn't reach out. Life can happen in real time, and so it could take a little bit to reach out. The only thing that is brought back to auction immediately is if I've sold an item for a family on Fort Riley or sold it for somebody else. Those folks cannot wait weeks for their money. So just know that it's not personal, it's business strictly. And Don Giovanni's the one that reminded me of whose channels we were going to be on. Because I couldn't remember it either.
I'm telling you, without Giovanni, where would we be?
Right. And y'all, so yeah, that's the way we do things. Everything's through the pirate ship for at the moment until I can find another discounted shipper. And everything rolls through PayPal. So communication is key both ways. With that, we're going to bring Dawn up and we're going to close out. Are you ready, Dawn? Because I know you're eating back there.
I'm ready. Myself and my cat are snacking away.
So thank you for the banana bread too. And Dawn, thank you. I considered maybe just moving on with it, but you know me. I gotta be transparent, and when the buyer screws up, not the seller, we just gotta own that. And
well, I honestly appreciate you doing that because it's going to help me try to remind customers of this, because that's something I should do every time, and I failed to. So it helps me be a better seller that way, to sell and remind people of that critical issue with the banana bread.
Right.
That way nobody's surprised by it.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Exactly. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping celebrate my 11th year of sobriety. This year, the last 7 months has challenged every aspect of that. But I'll tell you, the woman on the other side of the screen here is a good example of why I'm still sober today. So thank you, Dawn. And everybody, have a good night. We'll catch you out on the YouTube highways. Laters.
Bye, guys.